not working. So I literally have no money. This is the first time in a year and a half I don't have any local currency. I was supposed to go get money the other night. I didn't get it. Fluffy went to the store today. I gave her my last of my bills. I didn't expect to go out today. And now I literally have not a single dong. And I didn't expect that ATM machine wasn't going to be working, so I'll have to figure out something by tomorrow. I hope that the machine will be working tomorrow. I could go to this other ATM machine, but it only allows me to pull out 3 million. And if I'm going to get charged a fee, which will be refunded at the end of the month, but if I'm going to pull out something, I'd rather pull out a larger amount. But we are going to the filling station. This is crazy. I don't drink, but we're going down to a little local bar hangout spot. You guys have probably seen it before if you've either been here in Da Nang or if you guys have watched the live stream over there before. So here we go. Let's try not to get hit by one of these scooters. This is the crowd that's going to be here that's always harassing me about a scooter. Brand new Q Mart. This just opened up the other day. And then that one just opened up. Souvenir Mart. So 2 new markets. Little grocery store kind of places. Convenience stores just opened up. So. We're going down to the, I guess, the wild area, even though that's a little overstatement for Da Nang. But this is the little more wild crowd, the little more party area. Let me try to cross right here. So here we go. We'll get over here. A lot different than Dong Hoi for all you guys that watch my Dong Hoi videos. Da Nang is a lot different than Dong Hoi. This guy definitely wasn't here in Dong Hoi, the scooter guy. It was quiet. That's what I miss about Dong Hoi. Nice and quiet. A little bit too quiet sometimes though. So here we go. This used to be the night market area. That's why there's still a couple of vendors and a couple of massage places here, because this used to actually be the night market. We found out it moved right behind that building over there. So I'm not really sure when it fully opens up, because we went there one time and it was open. It was pretty lively. But ever since then, I haven't seen it. You guys can play this game. Yes, we are back in Da Nang. We've been in Da Nang for a little over a week now. I just uploaded my video from Hue. I think that was yesterday or so. And I'm trying to get up the second day of Hue. I'm probably a good week behind on editing videos. But we will definitely start getting those videos up, because that's all I have to do now is just edit, because I have nothing else to do. I shot some videos, probably about 4 of them, and we are now doing nothing but editing, which I hate. Let me take it back. I don't hate editing. I hate the time consuming part of it. That's the thing. So as we get down to this street, it's going to be a little bit more livelier, louder, more ruckus. You guys ever use that word ruckus? Foot, neck, and shoulder. For anyone wondering, Da Nang in Vietnam, it's my home country. Very nice. I think everybody was wondering that, but I've been here in Da Nang for about a year and a half, so I know this city pretty good. At least I know this area of the city pretty good. So, here's the party area. There's Radio Dublin. We're gonna go down this way, down towards, you guys know my favorite burger spot, Bikini Bottoms. But we're not going to be, actually, speaking of burgers, I made burgers homemade tonight, so didn't need Bikini Bottoms tonight. Look at this yellow scooter. These are the electric scooters. So I think you can rent those for like $2 or $3 a day, assuming you rent them for a month. I don't rent them. You guys know I'm terrified of the crazy traffic here in Da Nang, but for all you guys that love the crazy, wild scooter adventures, there you guys go. We're almost there. We'll show you guys a couple of little spots on the way. There's Adobo, Mick's favorite spot. He loves adobo. He gets the, I think it's like the burrito bowl. I had the super burrito there. Fluffy had the birria tacos. It's an electronic motorcycle in VinFast. Yeah, VinFast also has like the blue taxi kind of cars that can pick you up. I use InDrive out here. InDrive is cheaper for me than Grab. There's another one called like Zon SM, but I never use that one. I always use InDrive. So, and you guys can see a lot of people stay down here. This is the western kind of backpacker area. Oh, look at this place. Rice to meet you. Look at this. This is new. Yeah, this is new. Look, Rice to meet you. Look at that name. Rice to meet you. Very interesting. But this is Bikini Bottoms. This is my favorite burger spot right there. Rice to meet you. Fine. What does the steak dinner got to do with the subscribers? So technically, if I want to give you guys a little heads up, subscribers don't make anyone any money. Actually, the views are what makes people money. I don't see anybody out here. I thought they were down here. Maybe this is them. Oh no, this is Zon. Or no, that's VinFast. No, that's Zon. Sit down. There we go.
You're live? Are you live?
I'm live. I'm alive.
Hello. You're live?
Come on, Fluffy, give me the spray.
Like this. Scooter. Wow, we're like falling back here.
Are we? No, it's the road.
It's the road. Let me turn on my Wi-Fi.
Keep it on fluff.
I'm gonna keep it on the street.
Why? We're trying to sell you. This is
Sell
Dale.
your peanuts.
This is Dale.
Let me see. Let me set up my Wi-Fi so it can read your guys' messages. Give me a second. I'm gonna angle you on the crazy place.
Hey, Kathy.
So guys, we're gonna go meet Fluff.
A pink rivet theme mini VinFast car. I've never seen that one. Let me log
I
in.
didn't get the notification. How come?
Because you didn't hit the
we're
bell.
taking best what you made. Did you make burgers or did you make like a...
Yeah, I even sent it to you,
burgers.
Fluffy.
I
You didn't
did,
show
but
us, Fluff.
I did.
I did.
I did.
it.
I made
Work out how you
better
were gonna,
than
we were trying
Bikini
to
Bottoms.
work out how you were gonna prepare your mince.
My ground beef. Well, out
your
here it's
ground
minced beef. That's another thing, guys. I terribly miss real ground beef. I'm tired of this minced beef.
But you could go to the butchers and get them to mince it up for you, no?
Well, that's what they do out in Europe and Asia. They do minced beef, which I do not like. I can eat it, but I like ground beef.
The Winmark stuff you've been buying is minced?
It's all minced. They don't do ground beef out here. So minced beef. So minced is usually they'll just cut it up with a knife,
Yeah.
and it's like kind of loose.
Yeah.
In USA, we can grab a piece of meat
Yeah.
and form a patty real quick. If you ever try to form a patty with minced beef, it just crumbles and it falls apart.
Well, you just put a bit of corn flour. or bind it together?
I hate just adding all that
With
stuff.
a
People say like
egg.
add an egg, and it's like I don't want an
Egg
egg
and
burger.
flour.
Our ground beef, you pull it out of the package, and you can just make a patty.
How do you know that they haven't already done that?
Because what they do, so when I read the actual definition between the two, so ground beef has a little bit of fat mixed into it. That's what binds the ground beef.
Okay.
Whereas,
So it's not lean.
no, it's not lean.
Oh, so is that why you had to add tallow?
No, I did that because I didn't want to use oil. But
Minced meat
so the
is
trick-
like ground beef here in Europe.
minced beef is basically they'll get a cut of meat, and then they'll hand chop it with a knife. So there's nothing binding it. Whereas ground beef,
No, I didn't know. So every time you cook in a pan, you
Now I
have to
can
add
say
a little
hello
fat,
to
so it-
everybody.
I don't. So I kind of do it the wrong way, but it still kind of works. That's the only hassle. Like I love taking it out of the package form, but for me, I have to squeeze all the liquid out. And then I gotta kind of like make it back together, and then what I do is I'll cook it with a little bit of butter.
Hey, Kat, I'm saying hello to
But
people on the
if you ever go talk to European or Asian people, they'll say minced beef is so much better, and I'm like, hell no, it's not better,
But
man.
the thing is, you talk so much, so I can't interrupt.
Yeah, Will, you talk to
That's what I get paid to do. I'm logging in. I can't even read their messages right now.
Sorry, guys, I forgot what I'm gonna say.
That's what you always do to me when I'm talking.
What was that? What was that?
Let's see. Let me see what the. Everyone from America, minced beef is like ground beef, yes, but it's missing the binder. So in USA, like I'll look up the official Chat GPT because I always just thought it was just called something different. But when I actually looked at the definition, I was like, oh, that's why. Because I couldn't figure out. I can't ever get them to form patties, and I'm like, do they not make homemade patties in Europe? Like I can't.
Wow, Jimmy is live. Hey Ben, how are you?
Let's see.
Hi to Veronica.
Difference between ground beef and minced.
I love the boy. Hey, Ben. Hey, Veronica.
So look at this.
Hey.
Ground beef is made by beef that is ground or finely chopped by a.
Dale should have.
I'm trying to speak and they cut me off.
Hi, Dale.
Hi, fruit lady.
So here we go. Look at this definition.
Fruit lady.
Ground beef is ground beef that is made, ground, or finely chopped by a meat grinder or a similar machine. Texture is consistent, fine texture. Fat content can vary, but it's often labeled 80% lean, 20% fat. Minced beef refers to beef that's finely chopped using knife or a meat grinder. In some regions, it's referred to hand-cut meat. Can have a coarser texture. That's why it crumbles and it falls apart. But may be less uniform. Used in varieties of dishes from shepherd's pie, bolognese sauce, and meat pies. So it's more for that. Whereas ground beef is more for patties, meatballs, stuff like that.
Do you guys not have shepherd's pie in America?
I'm sure people make it, but they would just use ground beef.
I mean, restaurants.
It's just being in the UK, it's like just minced beef. Whether
Because
it's
you guys don't
ground or
process
minced.
it the same way that we process it. It's the processing process.
They
Maybe.
process.
Why is minced beef so hard to form a patty?
Jonathan.
Here it goes. Minced beef can sometimes be challenging to form a patty for a few reasons. So it's saying this, fat content. Lean minced beef with a low fat content can be dry and crumbly, making it harder to bind together. A higher fat content, so you guys they have leaner beef. That's why if you cook a burger, you gotta cook it quick and fast or else it's dried
So
out.
hang on, in America you have more fat content in your...
Yeah, the typical ratio.
I would
of our
assume
ground
so.
beef standard is 80-20.
I sometimes get 70. Sometimes if I want to make a
There's
burger,
variations, but that's like ours.
In the UK you get a pack of mince that's either
90.
it's literally like fatty mince or lean fat.
But I wonder what the content from fat to lean is. Ours is labeled, so 80% is kind of standard. If you make tacos, like if you make ground beef tacos or burgers, a lot of people will get the 70%, which means It's 70% lean, 30% fat.
And so going back to our original conversation, what did you do with your mince?
I showed it. I sent her a video.
We didn't see.
Yeah, because she's selfish. She doesn't want to show my chef skills.
Diane.
Yeah.
Diane.
Fluffy.
All about your meal.
No.
Good night, everyone. Oh, Jimmy has to go to bed. Show them the finished product. The finished product. That's it right there.
Product.
Not finished like the country.
Here. It's
Oh wow. Oh wow. Were they your own fries as well?
Yep.
He's like
Or chips.
72 or
Chips.
47. How many they eat to me?
Yeah, how many did you count your chips?
I had 39 this time.
You counted your chips.
No, I just cut up the potato. I had to cut them up, whatever slices I cut up.
You didn't leave any for Diane.
I'm impressed. That looks yummy.
That's why everyone always says, "Oh, she cooks." I'm like, no, she does not cook. Fluffy knows how to cook rice, eggs, and toast.
Perfect Filipino.
I love Taco Bell. Stock.
I've never had Taco Bell.
I love Taco Bell stock. What a nice view. Okay, we'll show you guys over here. Here's a better view for Mr.
Just said that.
Hellrom.
what?
You just said that.
Hey Fluffy, my wife wants to go shopping with you in Ho Chi Minh.
Is that
Yeah.
Yeah. Fluffy doesn't have any money. Fluffy doesn't even have credit. Fluffy doesn't even have credit. She has negative credit. If she was in China, she'd be thrown in jail.
No.
She doesn't even have social credit.
Maybe Will doesn't have social credit. Look at me. Look at me. I have social friends. You just have those friends.
You should have come to have Bonet with us in the new place.
I had American Bonet. American burger.
Is it on the menu? Yeah.
Some people don't want to be online, so we'll just show you the hooligans.
Before we went there.
Some people don't want to be online.
My bank accounts. Wow, Big Ben. That's what we're gonna call him from now. Big Bank Ben. Big Bank Ben. Triple B.
Can I get a ring from Tiffany's, Ben?
Everybody's asking you, just like how everyone's gonna be coming to Timothy's dinner invite.
Will Ben take me shopping in Harrods?
He said a rain check. You guys can see the
It's
street.
just like the
Alpha X. Oh, well, he doesn't own it anymore. Green.
What's the version of that in US? What's the one that starts with M?
Macy's.
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 What are you guys going to eat? Jimmy, your coworker is asking.
I've already ate. Actually, I wish I could show. Here, I'll show you guys what I ate.
See?
Watch this. I'll show you guys what I
Ramsay
ate.
would be very impressed.
Gordon Ramsay would be put to
Gordon
shame.
Ramsay would-
I'll show you guys what I ate.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's so crazy.
Can you guys see this? This is what I made. Homemade burgers and homemade fries. So I just ate that and I came down here.
Oh, like physically? Like,
All homemade. On a freaking electric stove. No damn gas stove. So tired of these electric stoves. So tired of these electric stoves.
Like, they would always.
somebody lost.
Maui, I hate doing this because YouTube kind of forces me to do it in this portrait mode. If I do it in the panorama mode, I get 10 times less views and nobody finds me on YouTube Shorts. So you can blame YouTube for forcing us, not really forcing us, but they punish us if we do the long screen mode. I will get 10 times less views, and nobody will find me from YouTube Shorts. Which, if I do it in this mode, I get 10 times more views, and people find me on YouTube Shorts. So I definitely hate doing it in this view, but nothing I can do. I think it's a good idea for you both to visit Nha Trang. We are going to do that. We can't do that though. That's the problem, Diane. We cannot do that because I'm already over my budget of what I want to spend in this city no matter what. I cannot pay for a 2-bedroom apartment and then go on a trip and go rent another apartment. I just don't have it in the budget. Like I said, anyone that watches this channel knows I am not breaking even on my YouTube channel financially. I don't have another job. I don't have any source of income. So I'm living on basically money that I brought here from the USA for 1 year of cost of living. And that's why we're thinking about moving, is to downgrade to a 1-bedroom and save maybe $150 a month. So we just can't go do trips and keep the place. It's too expensive. We just did the Dong Hoi and the Hue trip for a week, and I'm already $200 over budget for this month. So it's just not possible financially.
That's marshmallow.
Wow, they're going crazy. Oh, you're hiring. Oh, okay, I'll be the CEO or the manager just to boss Chubby Jimmy around.
Just to boss.
I'll be your boss. Yeah, I know, man. So I used to do the panorama live streams, but then I used to get so many little views, and then people said, "Hey, you got to stop doing them that way. You got to do them in portrait mode." And I was like, "Why?" And they said YouTube is competing against TikTok. So I said, "Oh, really?" And they said, "Yes, they're trying to steal the audience from TikTok." So
What do you want?
I'm good. Ice cream?
No, yeah, ice cream. Look.
They're going over there.
Aren't they closed?
No, here.
They're going.
Here.
The gelato place?
Yeah, come. What do you want?
I don't know. I gotta look.
Coconut?
Oh, Fluffy, the ATM machine's not working.
Where?
Underneath our building.
Oh, maybe the one that's.
I thought it was gonna take my money. I put it in, and it just said processing, and it was like for a whole minute. And then I was like, great, it took my freaking ATM machine.
Let me get your menu.
Where's your ATM now?
I got it, came back out, but I was nervous.
I was nervous.
It was-
Why do you tell a story like that?
I wouldn't say he got it out.
Yeah, it came out, but it took a minute. I put it in, and then it said processing, and I was like, okay. And then it just kept doing it. I was like, oh, great, now it's got my card.
That's what I heard. Like, oh, great, it got my card. Like,
Focus on one thing.
Yeah, so it had that. Then it spit it out, and then it said it's out of service.
Maybe it's out of money.
But it should have had the sign on it before I put my card in it.
Oh, yeah.
TP did that to me the other day. You know how there's two in there?
But usually they'll have the sign that says like out of
Oh, with the
service.
screen says.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The sign, the
I
screen.
went in, put it in there, and I was just like, what's going on?
That's the worst.
Finally, it spit it out and it said cancel.
There's the menu.
I could go up to that other one, but I don't want to just pull out 3. I wanted to pull out 5. And the
Oh,
other,
there's another one by Starbucks.
I'm not going that way. I was coming down here. I could go to that one, but that one only allows 3 million too. Unless there's another one here. Where else? Where else is another ATM around here?
I'm gonna watch you guys.
Is there one over here?
I'm only having one.
No, what's the nearest ATM here?
Besides this one.
Besides that one,
That one.
I hate that one. One, that steals people's cards, and 2, it only lets you pull out 3 million.
No, that one. What is the name of
On this street, right?
No, not this one.
There's another one.
PB bank. PB bank.
yeah, that's miles away down there, honey.
No, it's the closer one. The other one is miles away.
No, that's
way.
miles away. Trust me, anything 2 cents is miles away.
I'm surprised it's not one on bars.
Oh, let me catch it. Ice cream. Yes, ice cream. Oh my. Who gets Rocky Road?
Where is TP back? Wait, the one you're saying?
I'm the boss.
Is there
Envelope pusher. That's what I am. I'm an envelope pusher.
Yeah, that's
Because I'm
where-
pushing
that's where you
all
go.
your checks to
I
you.
got the one all the way up.
I'm trying to think.
How much income approximately? So it differentiates. I'll actually show you guys. I'm very transparent about my channel, so I'll show you guys. Let me show you guys really quick.
Can you decide what you want to...
I gotta go up to the ATM real quick.
No, ice cream. By the time you go to the ATM, the ice cream's going to melt.
Fluffy, you got cash?
No.
Yeah, I do.
It's right here.
Come on.
Just try that one.
Diane, stop.
So many tourists use that one.
Give me
Diane,
cash.
stop.
I need 5 million.
Diane, can you just go choose with Robbie, please?
You choose
I can't
with
hobble
Robbie.
over there.
Like freaking out.
I can't hobble over there.
So let me show you guys.
I tell you what, do a poll. What should Will have
I don't even know what's over there.
as ice cream?
Oh, you go with Robbie.
It's ice
Okay, I'll go. I'll bring my camera. So this is this month, which is a short month. So basically 400. It'll be 400. Last month was my best. I earned 518.
Robbie's waiting for you.
I'm waiting for you. 400. Fluffy, what do you want? So 400. I've only been monetized for what? 6 months, well, 5 months now. This month is just finishing up. So usually it ranges about 400 to a little over 500. That's what I'm averaging. But I put out about 750 a month. Look at these.
What you fancy?
I gotta get something Fluffy would like. Let's see what she would like. Chocolate, salted caramel kumquat. What is that? Yogurt, strawberry?
Yeah.
I feel like she would want this or this. Fluffy! Jeez. Look at the screen. This is how we'll do it. Yes, it's 750, but and the big part, I should get her durian. Shoot. I'm on a rush here. Vegan caramel. I guess we will get. She's not gonna pick, so. What do you guys think? I'm gonna let you guys pick. Pick real quick, but don't pick anything crazy. What are you gonna get?
If it's not coconut, probably
No coconut.
tiramisu or
The rum one. You guys know I don't drink. You guys want to get me the alcohol one. Shoot. Fluffy's not answering, but I'm gonna have to pick for her. I'm either gonna get. That's kind of weird. Salted caramel kumquat.
you want to try. The salted coffee is good. It's tasty.
I like caramel, but I've never heard caramel with kumquat. That's. Can I try? Okay. Let me try this one, and let me try the. Which one's better out of these two? Oh, it has alcohol in it? Okay, then let me try the tiramisu. Caramel. Fluffy, it's not caramel, it's caramel kumquat, but I'll taste it. I'll try it for you. Let me try this one. Caramel? Okay, so here's the caramel one, guys. Let me try this one. Interesting. And then this is the tiramisu. Definitely coffee-like.
Which one is better?
Fluffy wants the caramel. She's gonna be kind of. It's gonna be way different. So Fluffy, last chance. Caramel
Like,
or the strawberry.
ooh, pistachio.
She likes. Did she?
You want pistachio?
Pistachio? I'll get the pistachio.
She just said pistachio. Oh, by the way.
Mint chocolate. Okay, we'll get mint chocolate chip. Mint chocolate chip. Some people hate mint chocolate chip. Can we get a cone?
What did you end up doing?
Mint chocolate chip. What some people call toothpaste ice cream.
Will, you're not doing a durian?
I was gonna get that for Fluffy. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, Diane, about the Nha Trang. There's no Visa bus runs. That's the downside about Nha Trang.
Do you live stream right now?
Yes.
Accept the video?
Yes, a YouTube. I do a YouTube channel. They left me over here. I don't got nothing to pay. Let me see. Do you take card?
Yes.
I pay on card. Dill, can you hold
He's
this?
coming back. He's coming back.
I just hate holding this lady up. All right, look, guys. Look at the ice cream. Like you haven't seen enough of it. Come on. 1 second, 1 second. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that ice cream, Rob.
I already paid.
Oh.
I paid with card. I didn't know no one was coming back. I thought I was stranded.
And
I left the lady. Here we go, Fee. Mint chocolate chip.
Did you pay?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. Like the lady was just staring at me.
Dessert was on us.
The lady was staring at me, and I hated. I was just like looking at her there.
I got caramel.
I tried that. It wasn't that good. And then you said mint chocolate chip.
It's good.
I don't know. I couldn't try it. She said only allowed me to try 2. But the lady was just staring at me like this. So I was like, what am I going to tell her? Just like, hold on. Like she was handing it to me, and I was like,
Thank you.
me, I paid for it.
I thought you wanted
Robbie was running over there to pay.
Is it good, Fluffy?
I have feedback. I'm going to turn this.
I do like it.
What is it?
Wait for you.
I think I'm at Costco. I thought it was free samples. They limit you.
Chocolate person.
So that's the downside about Nha Trang, guys. So I was talking to our Marcus. Well,
Yeah, we're not going to.
not that we own Marcus, the other Marcus. Marcus moved out to Nha Trang, the Marcus that I did an in-person service with. And he told me there is no bus visa runs in Nha Trang.
like you should have a coffee with us because they're not up for free.
That's so not true. We were up. We were up. We were up. I was no. hang
I'm
on.
with these
Let me
random
rephrase
strangers
it.
that held me at knife point.
I'm awake early.
No, if you guys seen a live stream, we were out here before. If you've seen the meetup that we had last time, it's a good amount of people that were at my first meetup.
There's no.
So some
Is there a
locals.
time that you wake up? What time? 7? 10?
You know, I'll put a little bit.
Fluffy, here.
Message me at
You
11.
don't want to?
I just had some.
I'm out the door definitely by 11.
Is it nice, Will?
Thank you.
Some people call it. Some people, you guys know what flavor this is? Mint chocolate chip. Some people call it toothpaste ice cream.
Yeah.
It's true. No, but this is
Um,
like more creamy.
Yes. So let me tell you guys. I'll zoom this on me. So $750 is what we pay, and that's for everything. Now, if you guys even want to break it down further, I spend $550 of that $750 on rent. So rent is about 70% of our budget. We have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1 block from the beach. That's $550 includes our water, our electricity, our apartment.
Well, I was with Jonathan.
We've been trying to go down to a 1-bedroom apartment. And if we go down to a 1-bedroom, we can get our rent down from about $550 down to about $350-ish. So if we just simply go to a 1-bedroom and leave the 2-bedroom, our monthly bills would probably be about $600 a month for 2 people.
Very rare that I don't either.
Fluffy is gonna leave in May for a little bit,
reply
and
a
at that
message.
point, I'm probably gonna
Very
downgrade
rare.
to a smaller
Like my
place.
phone is literally.
I could probably do this city
There you go.
for probably about $500 to $550 in that range.
Yummy.
Thank you.
Yummy.
Oklahoma prices.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm the only one with the cone.
Cheers.
I'm the only one with the cone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys split
What have I got?
Pistachio. But we're drinking. Or you don't like it.
Fluffy, they had salted caramel kumquat.
It's weird.
I don't know why.
Lime.
I don't know why it was that.
Try it.
I think they're the same.
No, they're not.
Coffee. What is it?
But that's
One's
true.
pistachio.
So it's just me, dude.
What's this
Do you
one?
think
Oh, 2 pistachio.
That's 2 pistachio.
$250 you're looking at a studio,
Fluffy's got.
or maybe get lucky, maybe get extremely lucky and get a 1-bedroom. But for $250, you're in the range of a studio for $250. $250 is doable for a studio. $250 for a 1-bedroom is going to be pretty negotiable
Beer and
if you have
salt.
good negotiating skills and further from the beach.
Yeah.
So what tastes it?
Yeah, it's pretty thin.
You dip it in the chocolate.
Fluffy has 2 ice creams. Why do you have 2?
I rate this like.
Yeah, Robbie got me.
5 out of 10.
What is that one?
I rate this like 5, if that, 4.
What is that one,
For
Fluffy?
what?
Out
It's
of
chocolate.
You don't even eat chocolate.
I like chocolate.
You said you're allergic to chocolate.
Try this one. Are you allergic to chocolate?
So 1-bedroom you guys could get. I don't think you're going to be right on the beach. 1-bedroom,
Oh, you don't like
1-bedroom for
chocolate?
$250 is
Why?
probably going to be at
What's
least
with
a 3-month lease. You're probably going to be 8 to 10 blocks, in my opinion, off the My Key Beach. Probably have to do a 3-month 3-month rental,
this.
and you're gonna have to negotiate. 4 blocks, okay. Do you know how many square meters your place is? And are you on the My Key Beach? So when I talk about the beach, I'm always talking about My Key. So you can go further down south, or you can go to Sun Tra. Sun Tra is not the same. Sun Tra is much cheaper. You guys could go to Sun Tra, get a nicer, cheaper place, but you're in Sun Tra. And for us, Sun Tra is not our spot. Sun Tra is cheaper apartments, nicer apartments, but
Why,
you're
you can
secluded.
go to the barber and have
You
it
do not
trimmed.
have the Antwong neighborhood. So I have a feeling
Why
50
not?
square. You're in My Key. Are you on? You might be on. You have to be on Sun Tra. I'm guessing. If not, I might be moving into your building.
Fluffy.
Fluffy, someone said 4 blocks from the beach, 1-bedroom, 50 square meters, 250, which is like 6.5 million.
What's the specific street?
I don't
Maybe
know.
that's
I think he's in
Sun
Sun Tra, but I'm gonna see.
What do they call this? Fluffy. Fluffy, remember we saw Clippers at Santra Market? Yeah. Because they'll...
BK's down that way.
Antwong 36. Wow. Maybe we can go take a look at that.
Let's buy Hai Chow.
No, Antwong 36 is gonna be up by. It's gonna
Drops?
be. I think it's gonna be up by George Costanza, up that way.
Yeah, I told you Chow Tibinte.
You said hi, chow.
No, I said Chow Tibinte.
No, you didn't.
I said Hai Chow.
I have it on video.
No, I
Go
didn't
back on the
say-
live. Go back on the live.
I said Hai Chow Vinte.
See? You
Did
cut-
it have Chow?
No.
Did it? Yeah, I said Chow.
That's abuse.
Hey,
Call the police.
police.
Domestic violence
Okay, we're
going
gonna.
on.
Police.
We did get Diane some edibles.
What was I gonna say? Oh, that's the downside about Nha Trang. I found out. No visa runs. No visa bus runs.
Oh yeah, from there.
It sucks.
You'd
That's
have to go to.
Yeah, in May I gotta do my visa here.
You'd
then
have to go either back here or to Hanoi.
Ho Chi Minh.
I think Hanoi have.
Hanoi is
somebody-
way too far from Nha Trang. It's
Yeah,
like
that's like coming back here, isn't it?
even further.
Oh,
'cause
is it?
Hanoi is 10-hour
Where did you
train
get
from
Robbie
us
Pistachio
to
to?
Hanoi up north. So that would be like 30 hours.
Hanoi's nice though. You should
No,
try.
I've been
This
there
is
one time, but it was a long
pistachio.
time ago. Close to Flyburger.
That's the
We know
taste.
exactly where we were only a few
Maybe
blocks
this
from
one.
Flyburger. We might
Try
have to check
this
that out.
first and then
We might
try
be neighbors if we
pistachio.
find that. If it's
I can
50
find
square
it.
meters, do you have? Let me ask you this though, because I'm a little picky. 50 square meters is perfect for me. 50 square meters is my minimum, so that's great. That price is great. Please, this is what we noticed that you don't really find in the USA. Do you have a real living room? Meaning, it's a separate area and you have a couch and a TV. That's almost a deal breaker for us. We need a couch and a TV. A lot of these places will have a glass wall divider.
Yeah, because like I'm
And
eating
no
it
TV.
because
There'll just be like a kitchen and a sitting table.
Unless we had
What's up, Jack?
messed our palates up.
Channel's going good. We're still growing.
That
Jack.
tastes like chocolate.
We're a little bit away from 5,000. So our next milestone is 5,000. 5,000 subscribers. I think we're about
It's
200.
like they put water in it.
Guys,
So
when was the last time when you
I do Visa runs for about 160 bucks, and my yearly spent here is 10,000.
the ice cream?
I actually probably come in a little bit under 10,000, but I tell everybody 10,000. But it's probably realistically like a little over 9,000. So, I mean, if you guys just multiply 750 a month times 12.
mix you is
And not all the time we're spending 750. Sometimes we come in at like
Mixed you is like,
720. Sometimes we've done like 690. So
McDonald's vanilla. But don't expect they don't get cookies and cream.
And I would love to know your
because
place,
it's
John.
different.
I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, this
Yeah,
is
this
like
doesn't taste.
is there a living room with a couch and a TV? And
this is okay. This is
I
Is there
don't
any
know,
availability?
But I still taste peanut.
This is like this is
I mean, for £1,
This is okay.
it's alright, but
This is £1.
but it, it's alright, Diane. Breathe.
Grief. 1 pound is about $1.25, Fluffy.
Will has her trained though. See?
I know, right?
Couch in the living room.
That was a really.
That's the thing I don't like.
Awesome
No.
reaction.
Why did we have that?
Those are the deal breakers for me. That's why it's kind of hard. I cannot do the glass sliding door, and I have to have a living room with a
Now I
couch
have to
and a
finish
TV. You guys have seen my setup. My setup has to be the same. I'm willing to go to something smaller because ours is like 68 square meters. But
Thank God it's not.
if me and Fluffy are there, we need two separate areas. I don't like the glass divider, sliding door. That's kind of a deal breaker for us.
Just eat it.
And we don't need a TV in the bedroom. We need a TV in the living room. That's where we watch all our stuff. So we need a couch and a TV in the living room.
Like when someone
No TV in the bedroom.
Finish it. Like when you're on the table.
3 months away, man. You're kind of like Philip. You kind of
If you don't
and
want to
Coconut
eat,
Man. You guys
get
kind of
up
pop
and
in and then pop out.
In Somalia, you don't have what to eat, and you say that the ice cream needs to water, needs to no calorie. The ice cream
Yeah.
needs to-
Power of the consumer. I shall not be going back there.
This is like the remember
Fluffy has
Will
2
got
ice
that
creams.
Will no that's Dale's. Remember like
The ice
Will
cream.
got the
that drink.
blended ice. That's how it tastes like.
And then you had to put condensed milk in it.
I don't know why we're over here. Everyone just tells stories about me like I'm not here.
And then Will was so excited to bring me to a cafe. Oh, there was a cafe and like they have a cookies and cream. I'm gonna get the cookies and cream. It really looks good. And then so I got my drink. What did I get that night? I think I got like salted caramel or something.
But what was?
And then he got the cookies and cream.
Oh, his was bad.
Yeah, it tastes like
Oh, it's like that.
it was a fluffy. Taste mine. I tasted it. It was like blended.
It's horrible. It was going back there.
Blended ice. I couldn't stop laughing.
Well, did you try that pancake place there? What did you
The
think
grape?
of that?
The
Fluffy.
grape?
Oh yeah,
No,
the
the
crepe.
pancake.
Yeah,
Not
the
the grape.
I got a free one from there, remember?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good. Snickers.
You need to try the fluffy one.
We walk past that one, but it's
That's a
always
nice
closed.
one.
It's always closed when we walk by.
You said it was too sweet.
Which one?
That one.
No, the one that I had was Snickers. Remember I left Bikini Bottom?
Oh no. Got a napkin?
Yeah.
Dab it. Don't smear it.
Yeah, that's kind of a deal breaker for me about not trying. It's too hard
It's too.
to not have a bus Visa run from there. There's no Lin Visa type of agency there.
Yeah, that sucks.
So supposedly, Marcus said there's a sketchy, dodgy bus that all the Russians take, and it goes to Cambodia. The Marcus that went to Nha Trang.
Your best friend, Marcus.
Avengers?
No,
He's
no.
talking about the vlogger.
The one that I did an in-person service with.
It is.
So there's supposedly
Oh, sorry.
there's a dodgy, sketchy one that goes to Cambodia, but they said
Oh, really?
sometimes people don't come back. Like they miss it for some reason. So what you have to do is you got to fly from there to Kuala Lumpur. So you have to do flights, which means you got to be gone for 3 to 7 days.
Hang on, Ho Chi Minh, doesn't Ho Chi Minh not do a...
It's a 10-hour train ride to get to Ho Chi Minh, though.
That's brutal. And then from Ho Chi Minh, you still got to go to... That's
Still got to do the visa run, and then you got to do a 10-hour visa run bus train ride back to Nha
What you
Trang.
do is go there.
Go to the
Every 3
toilet.
months, think about it as going for a holiday in Da Nang.
But then you're better off just flying out of Da Nang. You'd spend less money doing a flight out of Da Nang than because you got to
No,
take
you gotta
two
take a
trains.
train.
You got to take 2 trains, one there, one back, and then still another bus to get there and another bus to get back.
Take too long.
It's too long. I'm shocked that they don't have a visa bus run. I'm so shocked. Maybe that's my new business. I'll go down there and go buy a bus.
Do a partnership with Doug.
I don't know why they. Well, I think it's just a lot of Russians that do it. The other market says it's just a layover spot. No one really stays there a long time. So people fly in,
There's
stay.
a lot of people doing Nha Trang videos.
I've never seen any.
Yeah, I'll send you one.
They must just be going there for a short time then.
Yeah, one guy just got there, but he was doing a walking and he was showing his apartment. His apartment was like, he said about $10, $11. It was cheap. No kitchen though. Balcony, no kitchen. But a nice clean place.
Marcus got a 2-bedroom for $7
Oh,
million.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But when I looked at the map, he's way up.
So Phil's
Way up.
here.
He's an
The
hour and
main bit
15-minute walk from Phil.
Well, no,
He's
'cause
basically,
Phil's right by
he
the-
would be like, if Philip is the An Thuong,
Yeah.
Marcus is Lady Buddha. That's where he's at.
Say, that's
Well,
about an hour.
that's long.
It's almost set up the same way.
Lady
Like
Buddha's not that long.
Russ and Bo used to live there.
Lady
They said it was an hour and
My
15
walk-
minutes.
My walk to that
Oh,
really
walk.
far apartment, which was way past where you guys
Yeah.
were staying. Way past. That took me an hour to walk there.
What, Wind Garden, past Wind Garden, where we went, when we went to...
Yeah, I feel the same way, Diane.
I was way up there. It was
There's
a
too many-
50-minute walk.
So Da Nang is perfect for me in every way. The only thing is, I would like to get a perfect 1-bedroom. And with everybody coming in, they're always freaking
Weird, like,
too high. So that's the only thing about Da Nang. Da Nang is only that 1-bedroom being priced too high. Whereas Nha Trang is going to give me the visa run problem. It's going to give me a smaller city. It's going to give me a lot of other issues. But I just can't keep staying at the 2-bedroom unless the channel starts taking off financially. I got to make a smart financial move and cut my bills down a little bit. I did not see it. I was distracted. Can you let me scroll back up? Let me see if I can find your message.
Isn't it?
I didn't see your first message. I'm
I'm
Seville.
pretty sure 'cause my
I did not
brother
see
used
it.
to play football, semi-pro, and he used to have to take salt for
Yeah.
I don't have any mods. I almost never kick anybody out. Never kick anybody out.
No,
salt is the
A
best.
mod would be like the world's easiest job because I don't kick anybody out.
I get the.
I think technically I've banned maybe 2 or 3 people ever. So-
yeah, or like the Pokahi.
I just don't believe in moderators.
So
If people are gonna say whatever, what I do instead is if people will troll, I'll just pin their message. I'll just pin their message in front of everybody, and usually they
You
disappear.
have to do like that. Yeah, it will hurt.
But
Yeah.
is it here?
No, it's here.
right now it's here, but it could be anywhere.
I know it's there, but is your, like, the actual...
Here now.
No, but it's just here.
Is it not connected?
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do though.
It's just the toe
You're
area.
lacking vitamins.
I'm
You're
at that
like
fork in
yourself.
the road, and I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to do about my 2-bedroom.
You
Can
need
I
to.
do you put salt in the cookie?
I just started.
Misinterpreted.
Just to add flavor.
I wish freaking Philip would do another
Actually,
live
the one
stream.
I bought
Philip's
was
been
pepper
missing.
and salt mix.
Missing on live streams.
You need them the Pocari or Gatorade.
Yeah, when it
yeah,
happens in the
it's
middle of the night, I
electrolytes,
literally
isn't
have to get up. I have to walk around my apartment.
No, you have to stretch.
I only had that once.
Or we
That
can
was just cramp.
we can move to Dong Hoi. What about Dong Hoi?
Oh my god, it's so annoying.
I misunderstand. I thought you said there was handcuffs.
Yeah. You have to do that.
It's cramp.
No, they never put him in. So he was walking up the street, and he tried to duck into a staircase so he wouldn't be seen by the cops. The cops were driving. They shined the cop flashlight that's on the car into the stairway and seen him. And they kind of got his attention. They said, "Hey, did you see a black male over here walking?" And he looked over at them and was like, no, I didn't. So it was a real short conversation. They were looking for a black male. He didn't fit that description. So they seen him, they looked at him, everything, and then they let him go. I think they would have, most likely, 90% they would have got him. If they would have just said a white male, I think they would have probably arrested him, or at least they would have got out of the car and asked him a lot more questions. And then, this is what most people think. If they would have got out of the car and actually looked at him, they most likely would have seen blood on him because he just shot the cab driver. So they must have not got out of the car, which they said they didn't. They said they just shined the flashlight from the car on him, and he was wearing dark clothes. It was dark. That street wasn't well lit, and they were looking for someone else. So if the description would have came in correctly, they probably would have went over to him. Maybe he would have ran. Maybe they would have seen blood, and then maybe from that point something would have happened.
Marcus been doing this beat.
Yeah, he walked all the way to Mum.
Not officially. He could have, but he never claimed anyone else, and nothing was tied to him after that. That was his last one. And maybe he was scared because he got stopped by the cops, so maybe that was it. But nothing officially, and he never claimed anything after that, and nothing ever got tied to him officially after that. Wonder how much you have to pay. Wonder how much do you pay to get better visas? There's no such thing. Everyone has to do a 90-day visa. 90-day visa. There's no retirement visas. There's nothing else for us Americans.
I'll go swimming.
Yeah, come. And Tom. Is it, what's it?
When you eventually do go, where are you gonna go?
There in the sports center.
Gym. What's it called, Anton? Gym?
Oh, that's in
Sports
the
center?
apartment,
I think it's called like Sports Center or something.
Opposite your pizza place.
I can't remember. It's like Sports Center or
Everything's
something.
too late. I already did my con. I'm already in for another person.
Opposite the gym place. Opposite your pizza place.
It's just like a walk from here.
A couple of blocks down from it.
No, a block away. Like if you walk from here and then no, you have the entrance there. And
We're
you're
here, it's the next one along.
no, you're here. Like you see a block there. Like there's an entrance here. Like the bakery, the convent bakery. It's in front of that.
Very
No,
nice.
I'm not talking about that one.
Very nice,
I'm
David.
talking about the one where you went,
That's
At least the
same
weather is
place.
good now.
where you went for Will's
Yeah,
birthday.
I think that's the same place.
No, it's on the other side, man.
Yeah, but the entrance of the pool is on the other side. Really?
And there's a tennis court.
Yeah.
Is it
It's
tennis
right
courts
across.
on the other side?
It's right across the street from Gilda's.
It does take up a whole block.
Yeah, you're lucky you got here when all the rain's gone. Now, supposedly it's supposed to rain a couple days next week, but at least you got here when most of the rain's gone now.
The entrance is on the other street, but it goes.
It's along.
2 streets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see? It's this one. That one. You're here. Like, so it's this, alley, right?
Yeah, 43. That's the college.
Yeah, isn't it?
that's the college.
Oh, it's a college.
Yeah, that's the Performing Arts College. So it is.
Isn't it a part of that?
No.
I thought it was part of that.
No.
But... Oh, it's here.
What's up, JB?
Sorry. Antoine, it's at your
A
back.
bit late
at the
today.
back.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I ate dinner at home, and then some of the people wanted to meet up, so we met up. We're out here at the little pub area. Just thought you could do some kind of. So technically, I will take it back. You can do some kind of business visa. It's a little bit trickier, and you still have to leave every 6 months. So technically, I heard that you can do like a 5-year visa, but you still have to leave every 6 months. And there's supposedly some kind of business visa where if you put $20,000 or $50,000 into a business, you can, but you still have to leave every 6 months. I don't know enough about it, but it's like something that almost nobody ever does. No retirement visa. There's definitely not a retirement visa though. There is technically a business visa, but almost anyone that I know doesn't do it. They say it's just not worth it, especially when your single entry 90-day visa is only $25. So put it this way, in a whole year, you only spend $100 US on a 1-year visa, but you do have to do the 4 visa runs per year. So people go like, why would I spend $50,000 on a business when I could just spend $100 on visas and leave 4 times a year?
Yeah, a towel. I don't want to use the towel in the
I thought
apartment.
one was being delivered.
Yeah, it is. I ordered it from
Like
Lazada.
right now.
I helped friends yesterday to transfer.
My wife wanted to go to the casino, so we took a taxi to Crown Plaza. Lost $700. Damn. That's almost exactly what we pay for our whole month of all of our bills here.
I helped them.
Our whole bills is $750 a month for every single bill that we have here.
No, like. Sorry.
Maybe I should do a video at the casino.
And then.
Yeah, the casino's by the big wheel. The big one there.
Problem is, if I go in the casino, I might lose all my money.
There's also poker rooms by Koreatown.
I like poker, but
Texas Hold'em.
I like Texas Hold'em.
I like Texas.
I always play.
Like craps, I thought. Did we talk about craps? Or wasn't you anything on?
I don't know how to play craps.
Craps is
We're from
fun,
Florida.
especially when you get
Oh,
the
thank
right
you.
people at the table.
Here's my drink. So I'm going wild tonight. I got me a coconut water. Look at that. At a bar, and I'm drinking a coconut water. There we go. I better eat this first because Fluffy always tries to steal this part from me.
Really? Oh, you don't? I don't.
Yes, it's better, but you have to invest so much money.
Yeah.
So
They're fun.
if you guys have money to throw around and want to dump $50,000 or $75,000 into Vietnam, a country that may or may not close down, shut down, then okay. But like I said, you can get a year, you can get 4 back-to-back visas here for $100 a year. So it's very risky money-wise.
And then I said to Andy, my ex.
Yeah, let me drink some of this coconut water.
No, darling. I said no.
If you just have a ton of money to throw away, then maybe. But like I said, you only have to spend $100 US a year to get 4 total visas here, which give you a whole year.
You're going.
Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I've heard, but almost nobody that I know has a business visa, and they always tell me it's just not worth it. But maybe I'm wrong on those details. But everybody, I always ask them. I always say, oh, there's no long-term visas. And people say, oh, there's a business visa. And I go, oh, okay. But they say it's not worth it cost-wise. And everyone always points out it's $100 US to do 4 visa runs a year, $100, and to invest, you got to put up so much money.
They're set that you have to finish.
Cleaning out the kidneys. My kidneys should be pretty good though, because I haven't drank in 8 years, so I don't really have much to clean out on my kidneys.
I don't understand.
I
like that Chinese.
It's just the 5-year that you have to leave every 6 months.
The time
I see.
We call that in the Philippines sweet.
I'm not sure what the dollar amount on the business visa is. That's also something I don't know. But I swear I think it's a good amount. I could be wrong on that. But I think the business visa is kind of costly too.
They have it all
We
fancy.
should have poker night.
We should have a poker night.
We should have
The problem is I think not everyone knows how to play poker, but you should have a buy-in and then have 10, 15 people.
Yeah, just make it simple. Yeah.
I love Texas Hold'em too.
We should have a poker night. That's it. Let's organise a poker night.
And Will cooks.
Cooks, I'll be busy the whole night.
Yeah, because he needs to
You
prepare.
can't show me that burger you made there or whatever the hell that was. That sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
That looked yummy.
What's the other one?
Did you guys get an air fryer? Did you guys? Why do you make that face? Like
Because I don't know how to use an air.
You plug it in.
So yeah, you don't do
You plug it in and turn. I know poker night does sound good.
fries and make some
No,
poutine.
I made those fries in the pan.
Oh yeah.
I didn't cook
You
anything.
properly fried your
Yeah.
fries.
Wait, is that
That's what I use the tallow for.
Tallow.
I haven't used the air fryer in a while. I kind of use the air fryer more now for as like a microwave.
Oh,
I just heat up
sent
stuff.
Diane a recipe for the
then you-
sponge
what-
cake.
Yeah.
In
The
the air
holidays you
fryer.
made a lot out of it.
read
What'd you
the
do on the holiday
recipe.
side?
What are we doing the
Where's the
holidays?
sugar?
No, that was the crock pot.
Super easy.
Yeah,
I made my roast in the crock pot.
Whoa.
And then I made the dump cake in
Oh, the dump cake.
Oh,
was
the
cool.
dump
crock pot.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love
Last time
that.
I had dump cake was in
I
Vegas.
love dump cake.
Those are so much better though in the oven. In the crock pot they're good because you can make a large amount and you don't have to keep them. But
Diane needs to make you that cake recipe I sent her.
Fluffy doesn't know how to bake.
But
It's
there's no
simple.
sugar.
It's simple.
Fluffy doesn't even know how to
Yeah,
make.
she sent me
Fluffy doesn't know how to bake.
sponge cake.
It's I'll let Will explain what dump cake is.
Dump cake is very simple.
It's from the trash.
in it.
Yeah. What did we? Oh, we use apples.
Shit cake.
You have to explain to Robbie.
No, it's called a dump cake because you just dump everything in it.
Yeah, you
So
put it
basically, you could put any filling you want. Most people use like a pie filling, so you can use like strawberries,
Berries, yeah.
apples. You could use anything. You could probably put oranges if you want. You put that at the bottom, like a pie filling. Pie filling is the simplest. You just open up the can, put it in there, and then what you do is you get a box of like cake mix, the powder, and you just sprinkle the. You can. I think we
That's
use.
cheating.
No, well
that's
we
good.
that's how you do it. So what you do is
don't
You measure out
everything.
the,
Nope.
measure out the flour.
don't measure.
Oh, Will.
No,
you
it's
just-
supposed to be made like that because all you do
That's
is
why it's called dump cake.
we use pancake mix actually. The ready-made pancake mix. You can use cake mix or pancake. You sprinkle it till it covers all the filling, but you don't stir it. You don't do anything. You just sprinkle it over, and then you just put some butter. You chop up some butter and you lay some butter,
Butter.
and then you bake it or you put it in the crock pot. Butter,
Yeah.
because the butter will melt and it mixes with the pancake batter and it makes it crust.
Make it a bit oily.
No, it makes it crispy because it melts into the pancake batter. Because there's no liquid in the pancake batter.
I don't know.
Think about what do you think of the croissant is? The
Yeah,
croissants
it's
are
all
butter.
butter.
and only butter.
Yeah, I can't
Layers
see it.
of it.
Yeah, but I can't see it.
No, you won't see it at the end.
You don't see it either. It's gonna be cooked
No,
in
yeah,
there.
so don't tell me. Good. Don't tell me.
But it's only three ingredients. That's it, and then you bake it.
Goddamn good. That's butter.
Anything with butter is good.
He's a chef, and then I was like putting butter over like butter cake. No, it's not a butter cake, but it's like a butter bread. It's like you're eating butter over butter over butter. Like it's good.
It's
I
like
It's
crumpets.
good.
You have to put no lashings of butter.
It's
I don't
good.
understand.
Butter is good.
Do you guys have crumpets in America?
I'm sure you could buy them, but nobody eats that. I don't even know what crumpets are.
Come on, crumpets.
I know what English muffins are.
No, that's not the same.
Crumpets.
Crumpets.
That just sounds weird.
No, it's yummy.
Can I have a crumpet?
You probably put lashings of butter. It's like
Butter.
it's got
is good.
lots of holes in it. That's the way I describe it. And if you put butter on the top, it just melts in.
It just
You
melts.
can have it like
Crumpets.
crispy. Crumpets.
You all missed it. Oh, there's old man Philip.
Hey, Philip!
Everyone's been waiting for your serial killers. They're even talking about him in here.
You know what?
Philip
Like,
blows it. Philip had his best stream ever and then didn't follow it up. Let's give a thumbs down to that man. Boo. Boo to Philip. Oh, Philip. Maybe you can confirm this. I was talking to a guy that's living in Nha Trang now. He said there's no bus visa runs in Nha Trang.
See that?
So-
Hi, Roy.
His name's Dong Zoi.
Hi, Dung Zoe. Why is it Dung Zoe?
Because that's what Philip calls him. He just kept calling him Dong Zoi.
Oh,
How come it doesn't,
You all missed it? We didn't miss anything. Everyone refuses to go to your live stream until you do a Zodiac part 2.
Really see it. It's not like the other, like I saw some live stream, like you would see people.
All right, David. Good night, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Sorry, I missed a lot of the chat. I've been distracted.
Yeah, you only see people.
They don't really have that in. That's why it's mysterious.
oh no, I can't tell.
What did we miss, Philip? You eating spam? Agency, but there's a border run. But I heard it's a very shady, long, sketchy Russian bus run. That's what I've heard. But I can't confirm it, but that's what I'm asking about.
But my
21 hours. Don't.
1 million would... Who's... 21 hours. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard.
If I gotta go, if I go, it's gonna be
I heard that some people get left in Cambodia. It's sketchy. It's not nice. And it's kind of crazy.
yeah,
21 hours is insane.
hard to stay.
No way. That's kind of a deal breaker for me.
Check it
Well,
out.
my-
Come back.
Yeah, so
When is your visa?
well, I'm thinking to stay here until my visa is up, which I just renewed it in May. So
Then go to Dong Hoi.
When I fly
Go to
out-
Dong Hoi.
Oh, you can fly out and then go
but I
to.
want to go check out Nha Trang.
I do too, but the problem is what happens if you like it? Then you're going to be in a city that is just going to give you so many headaches.
I can't. I'm just gonna have to come back. Just
Yeah,
go
but
down there,
where,
do my
like-
visa, leave it after I do my visa, go down there.
no, but like it's like
That's
in
what
the middle
sucks.
So,
of
Roy, are you saying on
Ho Chi Minh
on
or
The Russian girl told me her boyfriend just got back. Everything, but it's 21 hours. That's insane. That's
Roy, Are
double.
you saying on Discord?
How long's the flight to Kuala Lumpur?
Probably about an hour and a half.
Oh, that's it.
Probably no longer than 2 hours. But the problem,
It's the cheapest place too. Isn't it?
it's a cheap.
Fly.
Here's the. That's not the problem. The flight actually sometimes is cheaper. The problem is you have to stay 3 to 5 to 7 days. That's going to be the issue. Maybe, but Fluffy one time did her visa, and we waited 3 days to get it, and then they sent it back and said she put the wrong address. So then, but she didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't.
Address.
No, she didn't because I did both of them at the same time, and they approved me, but they didn't approve her.
Typo.
I just copied and pasted. I did both of them. So
User error, Will.
it was just copied and pasted. But here's the problem. So then we waited 3 days for that. They turned around, told her to amend it, and then I have to send it back in, and then we have to wait another 3 days.
3 days, yeah.
A whole week, basically.
But
Yeah, but
but guess what? If
it's
it fell
like-
on a holiday or if it fell on a weekend, those days don't count either. So you could technically be gone for like 7, 8, 10 days.
No, but they say they don't work on a Monday, is it?
I think they do.
Robbie,
never-
Didn't you say?
I've never
They
heard
don't
that,
work
but-
on a Monday,
was that
but they
scheduled
do
at
now.
one time. Now I don't know.
I don't know.
Was the same thing
But
that
if they go back to like you could fly the same day, then it wouldn't be that problem.
You can't do business on a tourist visa. I don't want a tourist visa though.
No, it's right above.
Because
On
the
Discord.
Will, he's saying because the 5-year visa, the 5-year is just a glorified tourist visa. So technically, you can't do any business on a tourist visa. I'm gonna get that guy in. I do.
She does.
I'm gonna get that guy in Ho Chi Minh to sort it out.
Yeah, that's the problem with Nha Trang. I was trying to warm myself up to Nha Trang, but there's a couple of things that are kind of a deal breaker for me.
But only overseas bit.
But remember, Nha Trang's only 500,000 people, so it's 3 times smaller than here.
Oh, Dell. No?
So it's 3 times smaller. He plays the guitar. That's all I know how to say. That's what Army guy just kept saying.
Don't be Justin.
I think that's her.
No, I remember being shorter.
Oh, not the visa.
So the two problems for me is the visa run.
Oh, thank
Um,
you, dumb boy.
The visa run, they said, and
I do hate it.
mostly it's just so the three things that I got from is no real visa run,
Like
3
what
times
Coconut
smaller,
Man said.
so there's not the
She
population.
sounds so cheeky.
Plus, everyone comes there and leaves. It's like a layover spot. It's
That's
not
why I
a
can't do a
long-term
YouTube
solution like that. So,
I'd love to.
so
try
then
it.
that's
I
why there's
find
no
my
visa
voice
run
so
there
annoying.
because there's not enough people that stay there long-term.
Like the first time
That
you
does
and
suck, though.
you
That's a
and,
huge deal breaker.
Bill
That's
caught us at
because
the
you
restaurant, I rewatched that and I'm like,
Cambodia. They said
so annoying.
you could come back here,
I am.
which is like an 8-hour, 9-hour train. You can go to Ho Chi Minh. You can go to Ho Chi Minh, which is like 10 hours.
But then what? From Ho Chi Minh?
Ho Chi Minh, you'd go to Cambodia. Da Nang, you would go to Laos.
But how
It's
far
the
is
King's English,
Cambodia from
dumb
Ho Chi
boy. The King's English. I can't say the Queen's
I think
English
5 hours
anymore.
each way.
I have to say the King's
So it's still 10
English,
hours.
which is a shame.
If you live there,
because
you
I miss
definitely,
my Queen.
you realistically either have to come back to Da Nang for a few days. Either way, you're going to end up spending more money because you either have to take the flight and then stay in Kuala Lumpur for a week maybe, or you have to take a train, come back up to Da Nang, rent a hotel here, stay, wake up, do the visa run, probably stay that night, and then take the train
You
back.
like your queen
Yeah,
now.
that's a brutal.
I don't have a queen now.
It's terrible, man. I just can't believe they don't have something set up. They just said, Philip said, oh no, they have a bus run, it's 1 million, but it's 22 hours.
Diane
And I've heard some sketchy stuff about it, so.
would be
But it's dumb.
Or hasn't he
your
stayed
name.
I think he went to the Philippines, remember?
Because like if
Oh, he
if
did
like
fly
we're
out.
together.
I don't think he's.
would be
Philip,
a
are you still in here? How did you do your visa run? I think he went to.
Oh yeah.
I think Philip went. I think Philip went to Philippines. But let me show you something, Philip. If you're still in there and you're turn up your hearing aid. Turn up your hearing aid, Philip. I know a guy that just moved there, and this is where he's staying. It looks like it's a good hour walk from you. This is where he's staying, Philip. Let me show you where you're at and where he's at. I don't know why he ended up staying here so far, but this is where he lives, in Vin Phuoc. So he's living up here. So Philip, he's living up here. So he's living way up here, and you're down here. Can you tell me why or what the benefits of living up here in Nha Trang are? You're down here. He rented an apartment up here. And he says like there's everything there, which kind of shocks me.
Is Nha Trang is not international though, is it?
It's an international airport, but
Is it?
Yeah,
it's not
you
as
can
cheap
fly
as
up.
Da Nang. So the Kuala Lumpur tickets are more expensive than Da Nang's
Oh,
tickets
so
too.
you can fly out.
You
Nha
can
Trang.
fly out, but that causes.
That's all right.
But now it's not good for budget. It's not good for budget people because we're gonna have to stay out. You're gonna be renting a place in Nha Trang, and you're gonna have to stay 3 to 7 days in another country while
Yeah,
you're
but
paying.
that's the whole point of traveling.
Yeah, when you don't have the money. If I was Bill Gates, I would just move from country to country every month. But
Yeah, I get it. Like, why would I stay in one country and if I have the money?
the money is what it boils down to.
But we're just stuck here because we like it here.
If I were you guys,
Yeah, like,
I would be
We
literally
are
doing
gonna
the
do some
trade.
more traveling. When my knee sorts
What's up,
out,
Dead Shark?
I wanted to go
No, but
travel
the
more.
thing is like,
I
no,
want to go to the Philippines.
yeah, but the thing is like, Will
Yeah,
is
you guys
trying to find
have
the.
to, if you go, you have to, unless you're in the city, you have to get a scooter. Especially if you're in the area. It's the only way to get around.
I do want to ride a scooter.
Okay. You gotta be
No
scooter people.
problems with riding a scooter.
There's no way you're gonna go to smaller islands like
Not that I've ever ridden a scooter.
everywhere.
Not that I've ever ridden
You
a
technically
scooter.
can. You technically can, Dungroy, but the
have
problem is
tricycle.
you end up spending
We
a
have
lot
the
more money.
No,
So
I can't. I don't ride
put it this way.
Trying to escape.
I
So
can't be riding a.
whatever the plane tickets are.
a
So let's say
bicycle.
when I do a
No, a
visa
tricycle is like a
flight run,
motorbike with
the
a,
round trip tickets
like
in
a-
Thailand
What do you call that?
are
side bit?
$130, $140, right? Round trip ticket. You can call Lynn Visa.
I
You
think
can call Lynn Visa and they'll charge you $60 for it. So now you have $130 or $140 for the round trip ticket plus the $60. So you're at $200 now for a round trip ticket and the Rush Visa. When all you have to do is go spend $160, $40 less, and go do the bus ride. So you technically can do it, but it takes you more time to do the flight, and it costs you more money. But you technically can do it. But it's not cost effective, and it's not time effective worth it.
It's like a tuk-tuk.
And then you have.
I think for sure I'm going to come back to the USA. Not saying living wise, but at a certain point I will come back to the USA. Either for an emergency or something goes wrong, or maybe after the channel grows I'll have a little bit of money and just come back and see people. But as far as long term, I don't see it as of now.
That's
Not for living, but I do think at a certain point I will.
You ride that one?
Which one?
Tricycle?
Oh yeah, I ride all that stuff. I ride the jeepneys. That stuff I would.
So then why not a scooter tonight?
That has 3 wheels, and that's
You can
that's
take a
stable.
pic. I will ask.
Give me the one with 3 wheels. If there's 3 wheels, I'll ride it.
To borrow the pink one. Where's
Yeah,
the
so
pink one?
the flight you can always do. You can get the Rush Visa, but here's also
we
the
have
problem
this all
with the Rush
over,
Visa.
like the-
So Lynn Visa will tell you it'll take 4
All
hours,
over.
right? So usually it'll take 4 hours, but here's the problem.
Why can't you
So say
fly
you
out
book a
and fly
round
back
trip
in
ticket,
the
right?
same
Say
day?
you fly out tomorrow and you have a round trip for the night. Let's say you contact Lynn Visa and either they can't get it approved or something happens. You have now lost your return ticket because you can't get your visa approved in those 4 hours, so it's risky too.
Well, you know, Jonathan
How many did you-
flew out
you-
to Thailand
How many did you
to
have?
Bangkok.
probably like 3
He
paddles.
got his visa.
Because you have the
before
rice
he even
noodles and
left,
then you
and
had that.
I do
Via
too.
the-
Of
I do
course,
too.
it's-
I do
it
too.
would make you feel heavy.
Why couldn't you do
I
that?
didn't know
Fly
that
out
we
and fly
ordered
straight
rice.
I don't know where
Um,
did it come with your fish? Is that what happened?
Okay.
Did you get your
It was
visa?
huge though.
Well,
for
you
a
can. That's what we were kind of. So he did it the backwards way. Most people, if they want to do that, they fly out, they contact Lynn Visa, and they give them the Rush
Maybe
4-hour
they share,
visa.
but it's
So it's
just
$60.
like-
So it would cost me more, and it would take
Oh, they
longer
brought a
time.
bigger one because-
That's the
So I think
two.
Jonathan told them like 2 weeks before we left.
Yeah, I get my visa when I do the bus run before we go do the visa run.
Yeah, no. I think I did this time, didn't I? Got my. Oh no, I didn't.
I do. I always get it.
Somebody
Wait,
walked
wait,
to
for
Lao
all
for
the
me.
visa,
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Somebody
So
walked to Lao for me.
it boils down to the time and the budget. So the cheapest you can do a Bangkok trip is $130 to $140 for round trip, right? $130
Right.
round trip to Bangkok. So $130, $140. You pay them $60,
Yeah.
55 or $60 to do the 4-hour Rush Visa, same day visa. So you're at $200, and then it still takes you probably longer from the time you go to the airport and wait to the time that you're back. It costs you $160 on the bus, and you're back the same day. So you technically could do it, but you're spending more money and you're spending more time. So you're spending
It
$40.
really boils down to that whole conversation sounds like your comfort level. Because you're paying almost the same money.
You're spending $40 more, but you're taking longer on the plane actually,
Right.
and you're spending
It's
$40 more.
comfort, though. If you don't mind spending a little more money, getting
Do you
on
want
the
to
plane
spend?
and walking around.
Do you want to spend your time in the airport sitting, or do you want to spend your time on
Yeah,
the
to
on
be
the bus?
fair, if you're gonna go out of the country to get a visa, you may as well go somewhere.
I agree with that.
Enjoy it.
I agree with that, but that's why I don't do the flights, because I'm paying for a 2-bedroom here, and then in Bangkok I'm spending another $25 a night. I'm spending $50 a
Simply
night.
just doing it to renew your visa. Why would you go and get a hotel and make all
That's
the
exactly what I.
That makes no sense.
This is what I tell people. If you want to come back the same day, you do the bus. If you want to be gone, you do the flight. But don't do the flight on the same day. Don't come back on the same day. It doesn't make sense. And don't do the visa bus run if you want to be gone for multiple days. You only do the bus if you want to come back the same day. If you are fine with being gone for a while, don't do the bus, do the flight. That's how I explain it to everybody. Russian people don't need a Laos visa, and they ask for $200 bribe on the Laos side.
Spice Girls.
Who's a Spice Girl?
Spice Girl.
You?
Tell me what you want, what you really want.
Spice Girl has a lot of visa
Spice Girl.
questions.
Spice Girl.
I'm not
Yeah,
serious.
because like,
So that's how I recommend everybody. If you guys want to be back in Da Nang the same day, you do the bus. If you guys don't mind or want to be out of the country for 3 or more days, go do the flight. You know who does it perfectly, but budget is not a problem for him.
Will be scary.
So you guys know who has it set up pretty good,
do you like the Spice
but he spends
Girls?
money on it?
I love this one.
JJ.
Who's
So
your favorite
did you guys see him on my live stream?
Scary.
He's out here. He's doing some live. He has his own channel, JJ the Lonely Bull. He met up with us at the Thailand restaurant.
Mel B.
So he rents. He has a condo, I think, in Bangkok for $350, and then he has a place in the Philippines for $450. So
America's Got
he
Talent.
has both of those places, even if he's not there. So he spends $700, $800 on that. But then as soon as his visa's up here, he'll go to Bangkok, and then when his up,
That's his free hotel.
that's his free
have
hotel. But
ginger
he's paying for 2
spice,
apartments that he's not living in.
Baby
That's
spice.
the ideal situation.
Dirty spice.
Yeah.
But
Who wouldn't like that setup?
I like
but
her. She's,
I mean, you're
she's got a
obviously,
big one.
I mean, you're literally letting a place sit for at least a month or more at a
Everyone
time.
likes
And he literally just,
Emma before, and
He
then
doesn't
now
rent
they
them.
like.
Cutesy, isn't
Yeah. Now they like
But the way he looks at,
Victoria.
I don't know his
Oh,
finances,
yeah.
and I'm sure he makes I know he makes a lot more than me, and he's retired. But he just looks at it as like, hey, in the USA, I'd spend $1,500 a month. So here I'm cutting it in half, and now I have 2 apartments. I leave my stuff in Bangkok
Yeah,
because
so
he has
that's
2
what I
apartments.
said.
No, but he has 2 apartments. He has one in Bangkok, and he has one in the Philippines that he just lets sit.
Well, Phil says you could always fly to Da Nang and do the border one too.
Yeah, but
Basically fly.
How
the
much
flight is
is
like
that?
$100 one way. It's not worth it. Like you're spending you rather just go to Kuala Lumpur from Nha Trang. There's no cheap way of doing it. The cheap way of doing it is the bus run. That's
everything's far.
Not
Getting
your-
around it.
I don't know. So that's where I don't understand why they don't have someone that gets into that market.
Are the apartments that expensive in Bangkok?
I've never rented an apartment. We had such a great deal at our hotel, but I've never rented. But you can get ones. You can get $400 apartments, but they're going to be smaller
Why
but
do you
nicer.
Do you really want to stay in Bangkok for that long?
I would. If I left Da Nang,
Did you like
We-
Bangkok?
we like
Yeah.
Bangkok.
I did.
We did Bangkok for
6 or 7 months.
6 or 7 months.
Really? Serious?
What do you guys like about that? You like going back?
So
We
good.
like.
Doing it once,
Here's what.
maybe twice, I
I
get.
get it.
No, so we like the food, the street food, the BTS. You could take the BTS everywhere.
I get it.
They have parks.
Like
We just live. We live the same way here, except for we have a BTS. We go to the weekend market every single
we
week.
go to the parks.
We go to parks.
And then
We go to
the-
7-Eleven.
This
7-Elevens
is
are
like a-
awesome there.
This guy is like a city guy. Yeah. 7-Eleven.
That's your guys' full market.
I was gonna say.
We had 4
That's
7-Elevens
our
on our
food
block.
built there.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
No,
not
but you
our
guys,
food
you sit
built
out
there.
front there.
No, we don't sit
No,
out
we
front.
don't. There's no. It's not like Philippines.
No,
Oh,
it's not
that's
like that.
Philippines. That's Philippines.
We lived in a perfect neighborhood. We even would go to the Terminal 21 Mall that has one of my favorite food courts
Food
ever.
courts. Yeah, we would do
The food, it's an
courts.
international food court, so you can get every type of food,
Yeah.
and it's dirt cheap.
But
It's unbelievably
so
cheap.
humid there. It's so hot there.
That's when we stay in the
We didn't-
hotel.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah, but
really.
you don't want to go there just to stay in a hotel.
But see, I'm not traveling, I'm living. That's the difference when I came
We
here.
stay in Hanoi somewhat nice.
Yeah, we did, but we went out.
Do you think you'll spend most of your
I'm
life
just
in
saying that
Vietnam?
they don't.
If you give it,
No, we do.
I don't
Like,
think so.
it's
I think
just like
Vietnam
we
is
don't
definitely
really
going to be
do
someplace
all
that I
the
always
walks
come back
that we
to.
do here. We don't do
But
that.
my goal is to go to 100 countries. If this channel takes off and the budget goes up,
We just
I
live
will
with
be
it.
trying to reach my goal of at least 100 countries. But I know for sure
It's
3 countries that I think I'll always at least come back to, maybe for a month a year, or maybe a month every 2 years, will be Thailand, will be Vietnam, and the Philippines. Those I'll always come back to.
I don't want to spend a long time in
But for my whole life, I
It's
don't
just
know.
that we have
I don't
beach
see
weather,
myself
like,
staying
it's breezy,
long term in
but-
any
So when you
country.
go to the islands, though, it's nicer, no?
When I traveled in
Yeah.
2019, I was in 15
Do you like
countries
the beach
in about
weather
8
in,
months. I used to be a
Philippines?
extremely
It's humid
fast
too, right?
traveler. In like a 9-day span, I was in like 5 or 6
Winds,
countries in
yeah,
9 days. I used to love traveling fast. This is the longest I've ever been in a country.
No, I just want to go.
350 for an apartment in Bangkok. You can. They're going to be small though. They're going to be like 22, 24 square meters. They're going to be up past Terminal 21. They're going to be nice, meaning they're clean, they're modern. They probably have a pool on top. They probably have a gym, but it's going to be a tiny little place. Which is not my style. I'd rather lose the pool, lose the gym, be a little bit older building, but have 50 or 60
I think if I
square
was going to
meters.
go see the turtles, I'd want it to be like a
Bangkok is a little more
you know, like a
luxurious
resort.
version of Thailand.
It's in Palawan.
I'm not sure I want to.
If I ever had to go back to the USA, I would probably go stop back over in Mexico. I just don't know how Fluffy's visa would work out in Mexico. Because Mexico, I can actually get a 6-month visa there. I've been to Mexico twice, but that was a long time ago. If Fluffy could get a decent visa there, which I think she can,
Not in the main bit. I don't know.
it would be an option, but the problem is we could only travel around Mexico. So in Southeast Asia, it's great because we can go to Malaysia, we can go to the Philippines, we can go to Thailand, we can go to Japan, we can go to all these places, right? If we're in Mexico, we can't go to the USA, we can't go to Canada, so there's nothing nearby. So that's kind of the downside about Mexico.
Mexico.
Sophie, where did you go? Did you go to Ubud when you went to Bali? Where did you go?
I just went to the main Kuta Beach, the main area.
Isn't that in Ubud?
No, those are all like little suburbs. Those are like further away.
I saw that.
Here's a
It's like a mosquito
When
on
I'm
me.
dating someone, I can't get enough of that. I love squishing. I could fall asleep. Oh my god! Like I used to date my girlfriend or whatever. Like,
I don't know how Fluffy's visa would work. I think she can get one, but the problem is there's no other countries that we can bounce around in Mexico. I could, but Fluffy couldn't. And that would be a long flight. We'd have to go from like Asia to Mexico. And then once our 6 months is up, or if we got tired of Mexico, where would we go? We would have to come all the way back here to Asia.
like, for example, I do like this.
It would be more fun. Would Mexico rank higher or be one of your
Gorgeous.
3?
Look at that couple. Work it.
Mexico would definitely be on the list for sure because of just the food. I love Mexican
Stop
food.
climbing me, I'm not a tree.
And Mexico, if I had to compare what the closest Southeast Asian country
you
is,
guys, when you sleep,
Mexico
like,
would
do you-
probably be.
I
When
would
you're in the apartment.
No, I mean like when you guys sleep.
I'm guessing
you-
like
when
a
you- when
Malaysia
you're in bed, like would you put your feet in?
You have no idea how this one's changed.
I think it would be a cross between
Like, I
Indonesia
have this
and
much,
Malaysia
and he's
as
like,
far as
"Hey,
price,
Robbie, if I turn
budget,
around, I'm gonna
and
fall."
what the country would be like.
This is him. And like, give me some.
Philip,
give me some.
it sounds great, Philip, to have the 180, but imagine how expensive Danong and Nha Trang. Nha Trang would start getting a lot more expensive because everybody would start coming here. You want the 180-day visa. Why? Because you want to stay longer, which means other people from other countries are going to say, wow, did you hear about the Vietnam new law? Now there's 180 days. That's going to drive people here. So that's going to be the thing. What's up, Mai?
I can breathe. It's like a log.
Oh.
Like a what?
A log.
What was that?
Oh, yeah.
We're just hanging out here. Let's see if you guys can see.
It's like
I don't drink, so here's what we're having.
concrete.
I'm having a coconut water, and everyone else is having a beer. Oh, you got a watermelon drink.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fancy.
Fancy. You know
A
what?
watermelon beverage.
Mitzi ordered the pineapple, and when he ordered, he said, "I want the glamour."
Can I get a glamour drink? Can I get a glamour drink? My sound turned off? I think it should be on. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping by. I did not click mute. Can you guys hear me? Fluffy, can you hear me on that?
You know.
You can't hear me?
No, but it's like
No, it's
I
good.
can hear you.
It's good.
No, we can hear you.
I do like Mexico though. I've only been twice.
Mexico. With the gringos. Where? No, I'm just saying Mexico with the gringos.
I think Fluffy only gets 30
This
days.
is
though.
a
Let me see.
gringo. This one
Let me
is
see.
too.
Let me see what the visa situation is.
Why is it? What is he not doing?
How long
Okay, you're
can
a
Philippine
gringo.
citizens
No,
get
no.
for a
When you say
visa
gringo in the Philippines,
Mexico?
that means American soldier.
I thought it was Joe. Hey, Joe.
Joe is like GI Joe. So GI Joe
G.I.
is
Joe.
That happened to you when you were there?
What?
No, when I'm in the Philippines, sometimes I'll get from a
Joe.
distance. Hey, Joe. Like, I'm like,
Phil, when are you going back
No,
to the
here everybody's
US?
with bro.
Bro.
Hey, bro.
Oh, you
hey,
went to the
bro.
Philippines?
oh, no, he like, bro.
Philippines
Everybody.
typically
Bro,
allow
I'm
for the stay for
talking is
180
bro,
days.
bro.
So Fluffy, you could stay in Mexico for 180 days.
I said I would go and see Phil before he goes back to the US.
So Fluffy can get it. The only problem is we would be stuck in Mexico for
Oh,
6
he's
months.
going
Because we
I
couldn't
don't know,
really go
when's
to any
April?
surrounding
It's
countries,
April.
at least that I know of.
Phil, you're going back to the US in April.
I've
when
never
are you
been to
coming
Me-
back?
I think he said April.
No, but when is he coming back after it? We're
Never.
not going to be able to make it. We can't make it there in April, but
I think we're going to make it in April, but
are you going
Probably-
to go to Nha Trang in April?
we're either going to go in March 12th is when we're going to leave, or April 12th. So one of
March
those.
12th.
March 12th, because that's the day that our rent's due.
We do drinks on March 10th.
Well, that's in 12 days.
March 10th is 12 days?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do drinks on March 10th.
It's cheap enough for me. I can already add a few bucks for the convenience. I've never been to Mexico City. I had a trip planned there and I got canceled. But I've been to Cancun and I've been to Puerto Rico. Or not Puerto Rico. Puerto Vallarta.
Well, we gotta say it was
God's sake.
that in the one night.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why I'm saying the 10th.
Yeah, one is
Celebrate
five
Purim
and
on
one.
the 10th.
10.
That's the night we should do the card game, too.
Why don't you just go, hey, instead of going back to the USA, I saved 14 grand.
Wine.
Going back to the USA is just pointless for me.
Mitzi! We're
Life
still
wise,
here,
quality wise,
Mitzi.
money
Is that
wise.
Jonathan? Mitzi, come out to play.
Yeah.
Come out to play.
How was your massage?
Your drink is still here.
It's a glamour boy.
Your glamour
Glamour.
boy drink is still here.
Glamour. Here, Fluffy, you can have this.
Glamour.
How was the massage?
Yeah.
Massage.
Maybe he's still there.
Massage the massage.
Oh, coconut.
Massage
Call
was
it the
glamour.
night.
I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Massage was glamour.
No! Disgusting child.
Either back to Vietnam or Mexico. Mexico's not bad.
I don't know where
But the
you're
problem is you can't bounce around countries.
You
That's
know.
the thing. So you're kind of locked into Mexico for 6 months, which maybe not be terrible, but the thing about it is you're locked
Yeah,
in
you
for
are
6 months.
pumpkin.
Especially if you have like a Philippines person traveling with you, because she can't go to the USA, she can't go to Canada. So what nearby countries are you gonna go? Are you guys gonna go to? That's kind of
What
the.
was that with the pumpkin?
He's doing it again.
Huh? What was that with the pumpkin?
We're getting so close, guys. Look at this.
Yeah, what was it?
We are at 4,780 subscribers. We're 220 away. So if you guys have not hit the subscribe button, it should be somewhere right up here. Please hit the subscribe button. We're getting closer to that 5,000 subscriber milestone, which I'm still shocked about. But let's try to get there. Is Dale's lead role still out? I have been to Indonesia. I went to Bali. And I went to Bali, I think 2, possibly 3 times in 2019. I really liked Bali a lot in 2019. But I heard the prices went up and I heard the city has changed since then. So I've not been back there since. But I did like Bali on my first trip in 2019.
That's sort of like my.
If you decided to leave Danang, that's what we're gonna do. So my rent is up on the 12th of the month. So we're either gonna leave March 12th or April 12th. March 12th is pretty quick. I don't know if we're gonna be ready in time to pack up everything and just make that decision. So April 12th is looking much more likely.
Granted, I did watch it right away.
Did you go?
Watch baseball. Who the hell leaves Asia to go watch baseball? Go watch baseball. You can watch it on your freaking laptop. I watch every single sports game that I want.
None of it. He was just like, hey man, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You
Get a
Did you
VPN.
know that like Dale is,
Get a SIM card first.
Buffy, did you know that Dale had a Hollywood movie?
Wow.
A series. A series.
He was Forrest Gump?
Forrest Gump. No.
No.
He was
Serious?
What?
Oh, let's not start this.
Yes.
I know. It was a Zodiac killer. He was a Zodiac killer. That's
No, he had several. He was in the several movies. He was the star.
He said the porn movie. Remember he was in the porn movie? That's what he said. Remember he was talking about the porn movie? I told him
there too.
he was there, but they didn't give him credit. They didn't put him in the end. Baseball bets, get a VPN or get someone to do it for you. There's no way I would go back to the USA just to make some bets. That's a serious gambler right there, guys. Going 7,000 miles to gamble. What did you like? Not about Indonesia. My wife is Indonesian. So actually, no one really talks about it. Maybe I got lucky, but I liked all the food that I had in Indonesia. It was kind of a different style food than all these other places. So in Vietnam, you'll get a lot of greens, very plain meat. Not plain as in bad tasting, but chicken, pork chop, or beef. Very simple, and it's just in a few ingredients. I had a few things that I really liked. I liked the skewers of meat, and I even had like this deep fried corn cake almost. And then a lot of their meat is spicy. And I like spicy food, not Bangkok type of spicy, but I like their food. I like their beach. All this is in Bali, so I like their beach. The prices were pretty good in 2019, and I like their food. So I like that stuff. The stuff that I didn't like, it's only a 30-day visa, so I didn't like that. And maybe just comparing it to Vietnam, there was a lot of like vendors asking for money and stuff like that, so maybe that. But I like Bali pretty much. When I first was going to Bali, I didn't think I was going to like it at all. But when I got there, I was pretty surprised. And then the same thing opposite on Chiang Mai. Everybody told me, you're going to love Chiang Mai. You're going to love Chiang Mai. It's going to be life-changing. I went to Chiang Mai, and I was so underwhelmed by Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai and Singapore are my two most overrated cities that everybody pumped up to me, and I didn't really care for it. Bali would be my most underrated city. Now it's probably not underrated, but back in 2019, it was the most underrated city on my whole trip. Remember, I went to 15 countries in 2019. Bali was probably my sleeper. Bali was definitely my underrated sleeper in Asia. Budapest and Lisbon were probably my sleeper in Europe.
No, that's how it's like he has it on his big screen and then he replies through his phone.
What is on my big screen?
Big screen.
Center.
I wish I could do the other
we
ones.
like all have this like Philip, Janet.
And I have all the emojis.
Yeah.
Give up gambling, Philip. It's a bad habit. You have too many bad habits. Pate,
Too many.
smoking, gambling, all this stuff. Get it in check.
You're always doing it backwards.
What is Phil gambling?
He's going back to the USA so he can go gamble on baseball.
Oh, for God's sake.
And I said, Philip, you already have bad habits. You smoke, you eat like a child, you eat pate, you eat bologna, and now you're gambling and you're smoking.
Don't tell Phil he sucks.
There's a list that come out ranked Indonesia as 10th above Vietnam and 11th for cheapest country.
I stick you on tie.
So here's, you gotta watch out for those lists. Sometimes those lists are completely wrong.
Oh, it's
Like-
sorry, my bad.
Some of those lists I'll look and they'll say like the cheapest cities and they'll have like Hanoi ranked above
This is exactly like the first time I met
like
Del,
Danang, and I'll say,
sat and had a
who the hell thinks Hanoi is cheaper than Danang? Like, or they'll have like some other city. So some of those are just kind of made up. And some of those, even if they're true, they're calculating all these obscure cities like in the middle of the country that nobody goes to, that might be cheap, that nobody kind of goes to. Like anybody that tells you the Philippines is cheap is completely lying to you. Philippines is not cheap. Now the Philippines is cheap technically if you go to a small province city and you live where dogs are barking, karaoke's loud, you have one stoplight in the whole city, you live like a local. But the thing is, it's not really cheap. You're paying to live a way lower standard quality of life. So yes, in dollars it's cheap, but what you get for your dollars is not valued. That's why I love Bangkok. I mean, that's why I love Danang. Danang, I get a Western amenity place. I get a beach. I get an international airport. I get safety. It's so safe here. And I live for under $800 a month. Now, technically, I can go to Nepal or India or places in West Africa, right? And I can spend less money. But the internet's not going to be good. The transportation's not going to be good. So don't let people fool you when they say cheap. Cheap has to be tied to value. Like, yeah, you can go to India and go spend $300, $400 a month, but your internet's going to cut out. You're going to be worried about being robbed. You're going to be worried about this. We have to take value into account. We, not a late dinner, I cooked dinner tonight, but we are out here at the filling station, which is kind of like a little hangout.
What's that? Hi, Tim. When's Tim coming? Next Thursday?
What's today? No, today's, I
Friday today.
think maybe Saturday. Next week. Everybody, he said everybody's invited to dinner.
It's on trend.
I agree. That's my, so remember, I used to have a lot of bad vices. I used to drink a lot. I stopped drinking 8 years ago, and then that's when I started eating sugar. That's what I kind of switched to. So those two things are my only vices. I don't drink, I've never smoked, I've never done any drugs. My only vices is carbs or sugar. That's it. Those are my bad vices. I don't overspend. Those two things are my vices, I guess. Everyone has something. Misinfo? On what part?
Tim, we do drinks when you come. I'm not going to gate crash for dinner.
Seems like at least 7.
My voice is not angelic. It's evil. It's evil, I tell you.
A misinfo on what? Someone told me I have misinformation.
Oh, was it? I don't know if I'm Spice Girls for the
Oh. No, I think people are going to try to sneak in.
Many.
You better put a reservation and say, hey, there's only X amount of people that can come.
I don't know how.
I know. I just had Bonet last night. The problem is they give you so much good juice. I don't know how you're supposed to soak up the juice. It's hard, man. It's very hard.
The place the army guy went to was nice.
That's the place. I took him there. Everyone now is like acting like that's fluffy. Everyone's acting like there's a new place that everyone gets Bonet. It's called Palette. And I was like, this is.
Dale hyped it up.
been there.
I took. So here's what happened.
But I think I'm gonna start going there because I like the way it looked better than the one down on.
It had more meat in it.
It doesn't have more meat. I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't eat Bonet.
You do get a. So,
You should try it.
Palette, it's good. It's good, but I still like the other one better. But I took Army Guy to that place that same day, earlier in the day, because when I, or maybe it was the day before, because I took him and did the interview,
He told me you guys went there.
and we went there. So we he must have went twice. No, he went the next day. It was the day. So I took him there before, And I told him, go to the other one tomorrow. And he said, yeah, I'm going to go to the other one, but I guess he didn't.
And then he said he didn't have time.
But then now I hear everyone like, oh, there's this new. I'm like, that's the first place. That's where
There's
I found
another
Bonet.
place there, and further
I've never been to
down,
this
and
one.
further down.
I was
Turn
just shocked that it was
left,
only
there's
10K
this
more.
one, we
Because it was
placed this
40K.
Yeah, we have that
Well, it's the same. Well, it's the same price that I. So for 40K at our place, I get 2 eggs.
I
40.
thought they charge you 50 with the beef up.
When I got the extra beef. But if you got what you remember when you went, my normal order up till last night was just the regular portion of beef with 2 eggs, and it's 40,000.
Oh.
You go to Pallet, it's 40,000 for 1
I
egg.
didn't want it, which is 30.
Yeah.
At the other place.
Pallet is 40 for 1 egg. So technically, it's only like 5,000 difference.
Yeah.
But I like the more saucier one at the original one. You get onions, and you get a little more sauce. But Pallet is not bad.
I was just surprised because it's sort of, well, it's in the tourist area. I was
But everything else there is expensive. That's why I ended up getting Bonet from there. Like, you look at noodles, the noodles are like 75,000. And I'm like, that's how I found out about Bonet, because Fluffy went there. It was close. We stayed at Mona Lisa. We went across the street. And then I was like, screw it. We'll get something cheap. I'll get noodles. And I looked and I was like, 80,000 for noodles?
That was your introduction place.
That was how I found out about Bonet, because I looked and I was like, I do not want to spend $3 on some freaking noodles.
Yeah, what is that?
We're moving. We're.
Why are we going there?
Where are we going?
No, I'm just having.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm not. I thought.
Let's see.
No, we know about this Asian situation, right? We know about this Asian situation.
What's the Asian situation?
The Asian situation that's table on the table.
Do you have to make tea time when you come here? Don't say that. Air India flight food. I contacted the course. Bonet pate. I always tell them no pate, but you guys can actually. So technically, I'm ripping myself off at the Bonet place because you're supposed to get pate with it, but I don't get it.
Come on.
It's gonna be Robbie's first.
I know what I want. This is what
It will be her birthday first.
Yeah.
go to the
In
grocery
5.
store one of these days.
But she said we're gonna celebrate.
Oh, actually today. Well, tomorrow's my niece's birthday. I gotta. Well, technically in 2 days for USA, but tomorrow.
So you should greet her on Sunday.
Pate not optional. It's optional at our Bonet place, but not for me. It's not optional, but you can get it at our place.
Dale's cooking dinner. Will, when are you going to cook us dinner? We were downstairs. We were going to come up. We were worried that you were inappropriately
You are not
dressed. We thought you were
nervous at all?
inappropriately dressed.
You're like, oh my god.
I was like, they're gonna be coming in while I'm cooking. And I said, I feel bad for them because they're gonna see all my food.
He
And
had
be
an
like,
apron and nothing else.
He was dressed because my cousin went there.
how do you know?
How do you know that?
I was dressed.
Yeah, because when before I went out, you were not dressed.
Maybe I didn't get dressed.
Will cooks in the middle.
That's why I was.
No, because I had hot oil.
We were at the restaurant.
Pate is taste. No, pate is not like apple pie.
Did he knock? Or like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he rang the doorbell or it doesn't work.
No.
That would have been funny if we gave us but
Most of the actually, I think Palette doesn't give you Bonet, but almost all the other Bonet places here will give you, unless you don't ask for it. But I think Palette doesn't give you Bonet. All the rest of the places do, though.
Will doesn't like Will still likes the taste
Yeah.
of fries.
Yeah, when I've made them in the air fryer, and they're not the same. They just don't. They do get crispy, but it's just not the same taste. It's just a different. It's just a different flavor.
the chips.
Chips are what you dip into salsa. So what do you dip into salsa? What do you dip into salsa?
What do I dip in the salsa?
Or
Salsa.
yeah, you dip something into salsa.
Salsa.
You can't dip salsa. What do you dip into guacamole?
Salsito.
Doritos. potatoes.
which are
Crisps.
crisps. I've never looked at the bag and said, "Try our new Dorito crisps." It says Dorito
I wonder
chips.
if, like how did they do the commercials in UK? Like, did they say
Dorito chips.
My problem is I have too many morals, or else I would be on that selling feet pictures. But that's why I don't ask for tips. I don't ask for. I have a moral problem. I have too many morals. That's my problem. If I didn't have morals, man, actually, I'm convinced of this. If I didn't have any morals and didn't have a conscience, I think I would be an international scammer. I'd be going country to country telling old women, "Hey, I got a great deal for you." I'd be robbing them blind and then leaving the country. I would do that.
That's why
But I
it's hard to
have too
you,
much of a conscience for that.
even with
But if I didn't,
American-
if I woke up one day from amnesia and didn't have a conscience,
How do you say it?
I would be an amazing like jewelry heist guy. I would have like all kinds
We'll
of
say
stuff.
crisps.
There's like two S's.
What?
Say crisps.
Crisps.
Say us.
No, he's
Crisp.
making fun of you. He's making
Crisps. Crisps.
You're saying two S's.
Crisps.
Exactly. See? I'm on your side, Will.
Are we talking about one or are we talking about many?
Are you talking about men?
Talking about crisps.
I flew
One.
into
How do you say-
Bali Airport. What is it? How can I not remember that? I remember every single code. I think it's. Why can't I remember Bali's international airport now?
Dip crisps in salsa. See? See? Who's that?
Dan Pat DPS. DPS.
But that's code.
I can't believe. I can't believe I forgot about DPS.
Chris
means there's many.
Read the message from K10.
He's lying.
No, he's not.
He's exaggerating because he heard me say it.
I know. Code. What is his name? Or her name?
So what are fries?
Thin potato.
Hash browns.
No, hash browns are like this.
No,
Fries are
you
like
can get
this.
if you go to
Chips are
Denny's.
like that.
Chips? Those are called wedges.
No, wedges are like that.
Yeah.
Chips are like
What do
that.
McDonald's serve?
Fries, because they're thin. They're smaller.
That's
You
how.
didn't cook fries today. You cooked chips today.
No, they're a little bit bigger. Not that much bigger, but a little bit.
Cooked chips today.
You see,
What do you have? Fish
Are you
and fish
teaching
and,
how
I don't
what
eat fish.
fish and what?
Nothing because I don't eat fish. I don't eat fish. I don't eat it with nothing.
Okay, what do you have? Fish and
Nothing. I don't eat fish.
chips. Can't say fish and fries.
A fish and a
Let me eat
refund
fish
because
and
I tell them I didn't order
You
this.
know what's funny? I will give you this. The only time
The main airport in
I
Bali.
refer to French
DPS,
fries
yes, that's the only one I've ever flown in. I had McDonald's combo today, but I had Vietnamese food earlier. Let me announce this. Philip had Vietnamese food today, but let me guess. You spent $125,000.
fries, but this one
But-
thinks he's making
but-
fries.
In lieu of what you're saying,
In lieu of what I'm saying.
there'll be a burger
Yes.
that comes with fries, right? Well, without fries. And if I got fish and chips and you got a burger and fries, both those fries are identical.
No, they're not. Not in the UK.
And our men, they'll be identical. That fry will be the same fry that's with the burger.
Chips are fatter, thicker.
We would call those wedges.
Yeah, we just want
No,
wedges.
wedges are potatoes that are cut in like,
No, you know what we call those? We call those steak cut fries.
Steak cut fries.
oh, now that's way too much.
We have shoestring. What you're thinking of is she's thinking of shoestring fries.
Steak fries.
We have steak cut
fries.
fries. Curly fries are a whole curly fries. But what McDonald's would almost be classified as a shoestring fry. The thicker ones are called steak cut fries, and then wedges would be the ones that are shaped
So
like a
do you
moon.
not use the word chips for potato
No,
fries?
absolutely not.
Only with a specific entree, which is
You know what do we call
only time we refer to the
the
French fries.
curly fries?
It's the only thing you'll ever find at a restaurant.
There's a bamboo burger restaurant here. I've never heard of
The
bamboo
one
burger.
Filipinos call the curly fries.
And they're doing
Pig fries.
No, it's twister fries.
What fries?
The curly fries.
Curly fries are actually
No,
the
it's
luxurious
Why are they
version of
called
fries.
Because they're thin.
Steak cut
No,
fries.
they call it twister
I'm a
fries.
snob when it comes to fish and chips. And what do you consider a correct fish to use?
Goldfish.
You guys use this. You guys use those.
Hold on, Hannah.
Look up, Google this.
That's ours.
Steak cut fries. That's exactly what you're gonna see. Tell me what you're gonna see.
Nobody says steak cut fries is too long. Chips.
They're gonna bring you a bag of Doritos.
Yeah, they may bring in the nacho chips that come with salsa.
If you ask for chips in the USA, you'd get a bag of something.
But then they would hear Spice Girls and they'd be like, oh God.
I tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Bamboo. I wonder how good it is.
I want to fry. I want to fry.
Sometimes I say as well. I don't really say as well as that much. What's a hidden gem and don't know about? I'm gonna say Bonet. I'm trying to get Bonet to be famous. Nobody knows about
I think you
Bonet.
should go to George Costanza and you should say, I want my place next to George Costanza with Monet right next to it. I think that would be awesome.
I would love.
You should
I
do
just
that.
don't think businesses here in Asia, at least Vietnam, don't value people bringing business. They're just like, hey, people come here anyways.
That's it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to blow up a picture of you. I'm going to go to George
But I need a
Costanza.
I need a cartoon picture of me. Like, you know how you can get a picture of you and you can turn it into a cartoon,
Like a character.
like an AR cartoon, and then put me like this, and I'll be standing next to George Costanza.
Damn, we just missed your birthday. I would have done that as well. Cardboard card.
So, what do you dip into salsa, Kay?
Doritos.
What do you dip into salsa, and what do you dip into guacamole?
Doritos.
No, those are tortilla chips.
Yeah, tortilla chips.
Chips. There you go. You just said it.
They're just different to a chip.
So then, what are barbecue chips?
Chips with a dip that's barbecue.
No.
Yeah.
What is Lay's?
What do you have? What are barbecue chips in the US?
They're round chips and they're flavored with barbecue seasoning,
Which is Doritos.
which you can find here. You will find them. In the,
Doritos.
no, they're not Doritos. They're potatoes. They're round, like Lay's. Lay's potato chips.
No.
Yes.
It's wrong.
Zorro has a question.
Tortillas are actually flattened, which you put tacos on.
Who agrees with Kim?
Zorro is asking a question.
I already did.
Everybody agrees with Kim.
My what experience?
Kim takes
Favorite?
over. No.
I don't know what my favorite experience. I'm not sure. I don't know if it really ties to Da Nang, but if I'm just forced to guess, I would say maybe finding my apartment or getting 1,000 subscribers or something. I don't know. Everything is like a good experience, so nothing really stands out too much. Lay's Crisp. They're not called Lay's Crisp. They're not called Lay's Crisp.
They're crisps.
They're called steak cut fries. Not.
Steak cut fries. You have
Chips.
steak cut fries with steak?
You could. You can have them with anything. I have them with burgers.
How fat are they?
If you Google a picture and it'll show you, and then you're gonna say, no, those are
Google's
chips.
like gonna give me an American version. What's that?
I like steak cut fries are my favorite actually.
That's a fry?
They're a mix between a fry and a wedge.
No, a wedge. The definition of a wedge is a wedge. It's a wedge.
That's why they're. So this is a steak cut
Wedge
fry.
is like
That's a steak cut fry.
that's chips.
That's a steak cut
That
fry.
is chips.
That's a steak cut fry. Look what I have right here.
Man alive.
Air fryer steak fries.
It's American.
Everything. Look, steak fries.
Americans are taking over the world.
Steak fries. Every single thing.
Us Brits don't get a chance.
Oh yeah.
We kick their ass in the Revolutionary War. We get to determine what the name of fries are.
Do you have a king?
Me.
Do you have a king? King? I rest my case. Did you ever have a queen? I rest my
We don't
case.
want that. We want a democracy. a democratic republic.
You are going to complicate it.
Let's
In
walk.
Romania, we have tacos, fritters, and that's it.
Let's
For
walk.
everything.
Alfredo.
It's not
honestly.
chips there, fries.
Get it. Alfredo. Alfredo.
I don't care. Even if I go to UK, I'm still gonna say fries.
They're just gonna give you McDonald's fries.
I'll say, hey, give me some steak cut fries. But I like any kind of fries, so I'm not really picky on fries.
Skinny fries.
I like fries, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm
Right,
not
gonna
allergic
love
to you,
you
Fluffy.
guys and leave you guys. We shall reconvene. At some other point.
Let's
See
walk.
you when we
Let's
see
walk
you.
them. See you when we see you. Oh, you're walking up the stairs?
I guess we're walking. Well, look, they got a freaking staircase here. Where does this go to? That's where their kitchen is? Maybe I should go cook for them. Let me show you guys the pool table in here. I can't believe I've been to a bar 3 times in probably like the past 2 weeks already. And I haven't drank in freaking 8 years. And yet, all these degenerates get me to come to a bar. Look at this. I don't know. This is a very popular thing in Da Nang. I've never seen anybody play this until maybe a week ago. But I've never seen anybody win. Gravy. You do not put gravy on fries. The only thing appropriate to put on fries would be ketchup. And I will give you guys ketchup, and I will allow you guys even to use A1 sauce. But if it's not ketchup and it's not A1, it doesn't belong on a French fry. It does not belong on a French fry. Hot dogs are border dogs. Man, they have some, even in the Bay Area, they have some high-class hot dogs. I've seen a few little street cart guys, and they'll wrap the hot dogs in bacon and put some grilled onions, some bell peppers, so they all have all that stuff. What are they looking at over there? Stop looking at me. There's lots of hooligans out tonight.
Well, if we were closer, that was a hilarious thumbnail.
A thumbnail on the machine. They're saying, thank God those yapping foreigners. Have you seen this place? Look, that's all there is here. Look, all there is yapping foreigners. Look, that's all there is here. There's foreigners that yap and then foreigners that yap more. So there's just yapping. That's exactly what this little place is. It's called the filling station. I still don't know what the hell that name means, but I've heard that in a few cities. Are you guys fans of A1 though? I love A1. I think A1 is underrated, but it is expensive. Oh wow, let's see if anybody wins this.
Well, don't play it.
Get the duck!
Will loves when people play
Get
this.
the duck!
I just know no one is ever gonna win.
No, I got, like, Robbie got a...
We need it to be documented.
Oh no, you just moved it.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Oh, too far.
No.
The claw's not set up properly.
Come on, duck! Too heavy.
Claw is way too.
Okay, let's try that one.
I probably wouldn't put it on a steak unless the steak was very dry. But I like A1 for side dishes. Like I'll dip my fries into it. I will put A1. If there's a little bit of A1 and I'm eating like some mashed potatoes, I'll put a little A1 on the mashed potatoes. There we go. Oh.
Heavy.
No, it's that claw.
Hey, look, there's more.
This game's
Come
weird.
on, let's...
Go for the capybara. I don't even know what the hell a capybara is.
He has a trick for that.
The trick is not to put the money in. I don't understand. What is a filling station? I don't understand what that means. Look at this one. Look at this one. Fluffy, this one looks like you.
Oh, I like that one.
It
What's
looks
the trick?
up, up, down, down, left, right. BA select start. Up, down, left, right. BA select start. Did it take the money?
No, but I want that. Lion.
You know what? This one,
The lion
you
is
might
gonna
be
come.
able to knock it
It's mine.
when it comes down.
It's gonna be mine.
The contra code. I was wondering if anybody would get that. Up, down, left, right, BA, select start. I don't know how people can remember that. Like, I just remember that off the top of my head. I couldn't answer a Pythagorean diagram or what the square root of this is, but I remember a freaking password on a Nintendo 1987 game. That one looks so easy.
Take my money.
A gas station. So what the hell does a gas station got to do with a restaurant or a bar? That seems a little weird. The 50s. Those were the good old days for Philip. Philip was like 30 years old back in the 50s. Let's see. Let's see.
Come on.
Oh! Got it! Wow!
No.
It was a pink one.
Where is it? I can't bend down. Get in.
I want this one.
I know it's grumpy. I like that one.
What does that one look like? Let me see. Wow.
Who got this? Who got this? How did you do it?
Oh, this is
No, that one was just set up perfect. I could see it from that angle. That angle looked like it was good. Look at that. We have video proof that you can get one. Fluffy's gonna get the one that looks like her.
Robbie has this trick.
Let me get on this side, Fluffy.
And then grab.
You grab one.
Fluffy, get that one. Hold on, you gotta go back a little. Back a little. Back. Back a little bit more. And then a little to the left. Just a little.
Will side.
I think that's probably good.
That towards Will.
It's roughly.
Towards Will.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, now. Oh.
Got it. It does that. It's that stupid handle.
It's heavy.
What it does is when it swings, it always knocks it loose.
Let's try again.
No, we don't have more.
It's always, whenever it picks it up, it does the swing like this and it always knocks it.
It's yours.
Do you like to grab driver? Do you like you do to grab driver in Ho Chi Minh? Shake the machine, the toy falls into the hole. It's a Konami code. I didn't know that. I don't remember using that on anything else. It's not rigged. What happens is this stupid thing is very delicate and that backswing always messes it up. Plus, almost all these are too heavy for that claw. I hate that thing.
It's 2 up, 2 down, 3 that side, 3 that side, 3 that side, and then you put the money.
How many eyes does it have?
What?
10.
Yeah.
Down. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, of course it's on purpose. It's, one, they're too big. 2, the handle swings too freely. When it locks in, it should just come up like this. Instead, it's like swinging like this, and it's trying to knock it off. And then I'm sure the tension is very weak on it. That one should be coming next, though. Look at this one. This one is just barely hanging on to the edge. You could probably try to knock that one into there. I bet if I did a whole live stream of just playing that game, I'd probably get more viewers than freaking watching it.
Oh, I don't know. Where's the YouTube guy?
Well, why are you telling us up? Yeah, Diane, wait. Why are you? There's no up. You just go up to where you feel.
No, it's up. Down, left, right.
BA select start.
Yeah, but it's only if you have to go up, or side.
No, you set it up before
If we really wanted to, we could have all just lifted the machine up and tilted it back. We could have just tilted the machine
There's a guy
back.
on YouTube who teach you how to all the time win at the grab machine. And he do this.
Let's see. I thought they were gonna go play it. Let's see. When they got some, they're like, "Did you get that capybara?" And someone's like, "No." They're like, "Oh, good, thank God." So I guess people want to win that one or something. 10K. I think it's 10K to play that. So it's like 40 cents, 35 cents. And you know, no one ever just plays one time. They'll play 2 or 3 times, which means each time they get like $1.
Yeah. Then the bottom. And then you put the money. But it's not worth all the time. After all,
No, she didn't win it, but somehow she ended up with the toy. She got it donated. Yeah, and then how did you end up with the toy, Fluffy?
No.
You stole it.
Diane's energy.
Energy.
Diane's energy makes me do it.
I think we're gonna end the stream, guys. Yeah, she won it, and then Fluffy somehow ended up with it. So, thumbs up to all the 14 people that stuck around. We're gonna start walking back. That's it. I still have not started on my other video. I got it set up, but I didn't get edited on it. So hopefully I will get on it tomorrow. I'm gonna be a little busy tomorrow, but maybe we'll go to George Costanza for dinner and I'll do a dinner stream. But appreciate all you guys stopping around. Appreciate it. We're gonna head up. So I appreciate it. See you guys soon.